ye be rem e won structure lectures ne banra e wo yen show no so abre tena se e catch us in structure for no e players na kwa meeting ama management so aye meeting enra amenra de kwesi ni se ne wo mo so ma dissolve players no bianco fie how update na heya and ya de because structure story ni de ha and ya ye aye ni ye pentene ya the update no e be to aso e be ko akotwetwe nkomo e ho adama Black Stars nyame aduma Monday and na Bogus AC Town ya de nkomo enso e be bana fie game against Start update ni nyina no ya de nkomo de amanjoy and in some ya boano ya de live on Facebook ya Wontumi TV obe join in na fie wa share like video no na e comment family na fie nuoma enye kama ti share kopim se ne obian sabe kebi na no pay live on the show no nuoma aye kama na ene abeda fortness ya den samro eba den de shosho nya asem to akra team no aye set anya asem to akra yes akomia Messiah atnase the sports Messiah ha atase ne ye bedi nkoma anya asem to akra Mr Michael Asaribodu enso a champion man oronso e studio atas watna se latest ni nyina no ya dem ba sese nya sameto akra Newton Peterlati ana fetim ni nyina crusade anom enso ne obeti obianka o show no so abraye rem na afia latest ni nyina e de aba fancy de Maria enso etache ana fe production team no e OKT ranking the top ranking member ono e executive producer oboyeti dom ana Shadrack yes akoda bonwa na omachi de ono so teche ene anopeya ya de production no e de ba JB and director as a director of MN anopemidi the Capo the Supremo good morning Ghana ye rem ye ni nkomo na afia se de nuama ebesi akọ ene anopey na bibianso aye kama pa na team na tenase ye ba na afia di nkomo na se de nuama ensom ebesi akọ e de amasono so se amuzu p question of the day ye don sem ebeba question be na e meje e won soma ana afi nkomo eno nso ewom yereba maw ene dai no se de nuama enso twetwe nkomo ne won se de nuama ebesi akode afa mama bedafa akwaba na afia nto aso Messiah se bi aboko de
oh nyame adum ene Saturday
oh yes of course quick
Pampalupa.
Now
oh yes. Today is a fantastic Saturday morning.
Of course.
It's one day I will lazy no. I want to say Wontumi da. To one boni green. One boni green. Once I born watch green. And I tell you. There's a bonus issue. A bonus issue. Now, I say, Anna Saturday, Anna, a munition. It's Anna, the person catch your money. Say, yes, baby, I will show you free beyond message in the brap. Sanana Paya, your body near baby, I will have free sanity. There's a more now, be a woman say, money free her. Yes. The no bejo samba pa.
Oh, mi ante wonka baby
obejo samba.
My ante wonka na.
Ah, obejo samba.
Mi ante wonka na.
Ah, emi say na no say be tufo. Say you real match mu bantima kwasi buache. Unya ska to boase.
Anu asie bi.
Na emi say ene date ye say 15th. Bantima kwasi buache sikasa. I watching the doors bebre
muzunio
unyeska wanum just when they wanum you the chair wayase oh wanum na yo da na so wayase na yo de
me mzeni be ma de ese soro ne form be bia ye de
baby
be ma de ese soro ne form be bia
e de ba ko be chen baby
say o de bi gu nipadua no mama eno generate
energy
eno atiesi form nti jam fa ha be da
okay ti fa ha na atiesi form me mo ye du
oh yes
nti mu ye du sana na wo jeje mu sa oh da bi say
ni esta ni jam mu jeje mu na wo
ma e ko mu na wo ti e ko
me gina wo mu
etina ejinam ejinam a e wo so bo shot no na
ebu ndie no crazy heavy pa
etina na shot no bitimi bone tewu obitimi bone tra obitimi bone pu
bitimi bone po
obitimi bone po
ebo
na esiesie
nkasa
yes baby a wo hwe
yes you monitor bia no
na no payment to let us hear from you
oh yes
let us hear from you
is always so twanuma na
mi bonu man kasa na nya We side hustle no how now.
Okay.
Let me say
and I make so you good and if baby do what.
No one single crowd. I said what don't catch wala.
I say mahu video bi a circulate na check internet. Oh yeah, me hunu ama kakra bi but na say me say monitor wo hwe biem. You obe here studio training kakra.
Oh yes. I say otena fie check kakra na ye dia.
Obe rusty kakra. Studio training.
Yes.
Me dey obe fem kakra.
Na question of the day ni
question of the day. Amuzu P question of the day.
Na Saturday.
Oh yes. Momo nye.
Na say born pampalupa
ye jeje mu.
I say me as a footballer and they have city ball na me jenu papa.
Say me be asen
what I say. You move you pass. You pass. So jenu jam pampalupa.
Oh pampalupa na ye koye nimdi bibia bokoye bana via din komo akuseda se bibia bokoye
Capo nyame ado bibia e fa
good de nyame asipa thank God
so hoye
me hoye bibia
Saturday morning.
Oh yes nyame de achi
ya ba ne aba
yes akante ne mom se ye bitwa sa na tie
but un command de na de
de
so wo de no ase na de sen mu ana
there be question ba ma yina no
so me
explanation state and explain
na me man answer ne say wo de no
me de mame why hey shark mame question of the day no amuzu p adaro amuzu p no memedro enti so utie mi na wo ye be ma untimi nyina so yi a unya amuzu p ni bia no betimi aboa amo agina so yi enti anu ahye no so ede amame amuzu p infection so your ba utie mi na enuama bi ta piepie shark ato de fiase o bi nso ya yellowish ni nyina no ade se ha adwen unya amuzu p ni bia eno ebetimi aboa na afa gini nyina efrenti anu ahye no so ma ya dupa agara fo agya tumtie no ana agya onso bepe bi na afi wanom be ma untimi mu adwuma no eye wampem no onso de no de ni o eno beboa wo ama agya bibia ye kama etimi de ama nti wo bo adwuma mpem ama osisi mu aye den ama adwuma na koye no amuzu p ebegyina wachi abra wo num bie ama na etimi aboa nti wodro eye amuzu p num bie na emo na sala drop me amuzu p question of the day na yenkoye nim Mizaya ma fami komwe na drop na Mizaya fami kom kakra na question no almost question ben na ya ho
and ba bia wo hwe afinu yi anu na de aka ho say would you consider Diego Simeone's tenure at Atletico Madrid to be a success? Yes, say o hwe Diego Simeone ni dwumadi a waba be di no Atletico de Madrid na ohun ni say waya ade ana so wadi agu aha
tiwe obia timi che na dwe yes or no we either say na there be
it would be message ne ba yes o de ba no na de ba bia o ka se free atato ye be kan ama kama because edna no pay e pampalupa sports this morning
yes
na meme de
wo da wadwen che ne say
me gina pa Diego Simeone pomodie ne de me da ka be ka se ane bebia no mo ne na pa ne ni guase na nka eta wo mo no wa be dane shebre na ni kakra de amo
shebre safo
ne rade ebi ni Diego Simeone abrabo ne de unye sia oboafo ne dane shebre na de aseda ama no na me se shebre na Atletico Madrid wo mo emre bi atwam no me se ni baabi agina no mo na timi aboa close the gap between omo and Madrid tem no mo to Madrid de by terms of
the Champions League
kwa to the omonto no omonto no bo ma ben kakra
o se o Simeone trimo ni dedodo
I sent to kwa no so bi wo no ma first o gwa so blues by say no timi ni tijina ko kakra be de obo ba bro no nti surface ne obro ne obro
okay
ya obro bi won ya bro from ani obro bi won ma mutimi bo ekote
okay
ni abo kakra bi atato
okay
te depend on bro ko na wo je no ti de ko Simeone bro
war on Facebook kakra Christopher Kobna or say yes why successful and Christopher de Rosemary say yes and what the Issa Abdulazim or say yes Morgan Wisdom Awuni or say yes or boy Ima or say Simeone is successful Abdul Sharaf Umar say yes and Mario 10 or say yes Nana Boache Skolum or say yes CK Collins say he has done his best and what they Abba Victor Jelima say yes Capo and what they about AJ Walker was say somehow and also a diaba
Bema somehow say
do no so de ohunu no.
Bema somehow say
do no so de do no so hunu no no.
On sheda nyini ntu
papa. Emmanuel Kwame Asamoah Junior was say yes na say wajini di ba so abo adwuma ana Boatin Kwame say no was one onyin ni kra. Richmond Kofi say no ana afi Kofi Tiago enso say no. Steven Mensah say no ano no so ediaba na say Ghana for adwenkyere ni bi eno no ane ede wonsem no ediaba na so mo bebre na agiri so o waye adwuma ebi mu so onye adwuma won so de ene say for adwenkyere bre na afi yankin kan bi ema enano pe na afi yemfa foreign news no ento aso Canada won so say no and ode aba we kwaku abeku nana was a big yes and no so de aba live from Dansoman and was Dansoman. Yes.
You have Dansoman for boys.
Oh boy,
no story about Dansoman. We have a boss.
Okay, Matimetre Opa. Oh boy, not to say he has been successful pa. And what the Abba Aliu Fuseni was yes, brothers. Next what Jitum Masalo was yes, and what the Abba Rehaza Junior said watching you live from Accra, Kweshiman, more heat, and what the Abba Michael Kobe, Ixman was said no, and what no, a day Abba J Yabo Eric say yes, and what they Abba okay. Yes for no.
Yes. Now Dansoman for us na make kana.
And come
on. So ti kuro no.
Dansoman. Is ya chemu Dansoman. Okay. 3 stanzas.
You see, about to be near friend Daniel. Na Daniel tina Togo sa che kakra. Togo ni wo Daniel ye ni bibia.
Okay.
Ana Daniel say also pe kwan bi so no fa so no ko ba fufuro ko bobra. Eti Togo ni nem won nam Togo ni mu a no fa boda no so wo ba bia be pie nkran kakra. Eti nkran na wo di akro fa no ayese no. Ana Dan so no pa duare pa.
Okay.
Dan ba ne no nya cheke kakra na yi no di a no ba kese pampe. Me ban nkran no ba ase ma bread ni ma dwini do so do. Ana we no banku ni konkontesem no. Aha, ito ba etu ni mekono dia. Ana si da bi dan so do.
Oh, okay. Dan so do.
Ana se dan so do. Iti dan so do. Iti e no se da bi. O fi Togo ne ba en for Daniel no di nti e be for dan so. Ito ya no konya busua kakra bi sha se chechire. Ito chechire we na we awo. Iti no na be kan we benya dan so mine.
Ko matina oda o. Matao 6 years old, but I mean, it's just story.
And your friend of Dan.
And then they will be Dansoman for Keep from Dansoman, my own
history, maybe a free banner. No, so this is Bupe. Only maybe a Bupe free buy. Bupe only maybe free buy.
There be new Bupe there.
About Tebi. Now, the nickname the Bukata. Okay. Na Bukata na nkasa no opema kakra. Misiko benya bia batma kwasi buache futu bibi. Na baby obewu bia masem sa.
Okay.
Anoko ball no modern call no den part baby no nya against better nya that. It na say bu upema anom si ni betwa so e fa
Bupe. When you walk Bumani every when you Bupe, fantastic.
Yes. Oh no.
Crusader, quick one.
But Capo, no credit say he's been successful. No doubt about it. Because since I'll be taking over Atletico Madrid, and yet just on the pitch, even off the pitch, Wama club na say akono sika sembi ekwe now almost your new stadium. Obefa Atletico at the time I know me just 4 points above relegation in 2011. That same year the Omuji Europa League. Europa League no buy wajine twice. Baba beje La Liga and also twice. Before his coming now Omako so many years no Wontumi the La Liga. And they since taking over Atletico Madrid MD beyond third La Liga and so that.
Okay.
Unze edu ba bi La Liga no na top 4 na akwaye Madrid Barca de omugina ho Valencia Sevilla any ade but nei wa Atletico aba be overtake Valencia ne Sevilla munyina no aba bi odi o ma ba be do Champions League final twice bia trophy bia available bia wo say Atletico edge bia no odi o maje apart from the Champions League in this o hwe sa niema we nyina ne dear Cosna for me why successful and just like club message our ban first day or the man Liverpool fans said or bet turn from doubters to believers no me sure say nay and that they go Simeone Atletico Madrid no omababe believers nti amo madwen yo omo say they are up there with Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Okay.
Even Obaya, you look at the number of teams our building the amo generation be able to twemu a no asan so abuild for asan so e the amo and this new one are all building no. The next 3 seasons ubehu how Atletico team be nti for me say Diego Simeone we an achievement with team of friend no Atletico Madrid he's been hugely successful. And your pitch no so nko
okay,
both on and off the pitch and the club never value akosoro compared to the Obabe fan no
Mate yebeba so na yedin komo na
YouTube for no how
YouTube for no so
yes.
Okay
Na YouTube for no see ekoswa Helena Vicente, the best sports station ever is a bright morning, keep the fire burning.
Okay.
Obviously Diego Simeone has changed every history of Atletico Madrid.
Okay.
He has brought the team forward. Okasa free bantama e hoso story.
Oh bantama story.
Bantama.
Kumase kakaka bantama ni penny.
No hosto story.
Okay.
And now people do say I'm X-ray from choir yes.
Okay.
Choir yes. Hey.
Okay.
Choir na say choir.
Choir ma'am you baby.
Yes, before you say yes, he has been successful.
Said the ultra intro
yes.
The ultra
say yes. Listo Olinti say yes. Praise my force legend watching from Seria so on no story.
Seria so. That's all story.
Aye. We are so no story. Quite fast to 3 no. Quite fast to 3. We never see baby out through the
location now you bet you the free. Kobi dia agre bet you dia ho. Ah obetrim na wotrim na wankyirem ye waso ye be shepade.
Company for bet you the dia o there.
Emmanuel Asua live on Facebook was I love Capo. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday to you, bro. Akwesi Nick say hey akumia ano dey about boy not to say watching the live from God some more hits Capo. Ano dey about way nana kojo born rate also of course. Vanity from Kenya say on also monitor every Mohammed Hamid Safian was hey akumia can lie and also a day aba akumia no we Kwame Suarez or say Ascend North and what dear free Junior Suarez no was say yes Tory Steve I was say akumia unim red I didn't have friend red you know unim red okay and no also the abakwa kwasi chum say yes so I successful no deni on also the abanese Ghana for adwenkyere bi e wo so bebre anye asem get to Michael Peter Alas hi Capo I'm watching you from Asante Achim of Fuase
Asante Achim of Fuase
Frenchman
what's your whole story of Fuase yaba be
bi wo a nchiremu bi wo mu
I am how don't worry my brother don't worry of Fuase
agomia no onyo
now ufri here
ufri mem
ahafu mem
antichirim
ahafu mem
yi story ne enko
see ahafu mem there on say
there uni fila okay me ba me ama
ba o be fila ne dey because the bear we my kasa what be ofri say mo ne fila no crusade be ofri so fila me akasa me krom o fila fancy be ofri o fila
the fila o fila drop your filler and also na yemfa o filler emma na bibia nso enye kama yebe kwa mono ne na mono ne nsem na to aso yewia team no be saba na o ma be to aso ede amam se Ghana for be bradwenche e wo so ye pa obese e wo daddy's fashion obese ne daddy's na no pay enchamo e wo asafo vitemu monitor dendende max o vision fm o say o jiri se guy no aye fe no Diego Simeone no I very successful name was say akumia unya bass anopeyo
unya day
bass anopeyo
1992 na me start go school o man e wo ma 22
we rap we copyright
da what and I know what capella you talk a crazy
this is copy the other band the copyright that
Jinina make a say
fesi mama me akobia bza ala for crusader wati wo mun kan yabakoba Michael Asarbodu enso ha team ni nyina set and no kwani asọ pharmacy adaroma betway wo mu etaye chi obetwa bet Dimafo can be nano pe untumi achede amuzu pi heba mesi aka wasemo fa kenta we mo boy gidom Gentleman Dental Clinic ayo se wo adwuma ana power specialist heba hospital GC brands wo madaroma wo mu tachre natural and for a boy gidom Alaska Star Enterprise can be Tabia ba company industries can amuzu heba clinic and so etache fix my ride wo mu can be emulator supplement and afi Kofi Amabo Stone Salim production can be cements etache Jack Farmer, a high sense, woman airboy yachidom currency ventures, and after Dr. Mensa, woman airboy yachidom Shabrak, my bibi and afi and Satina, yan rabo kakanafi and twasu, in free amononi quick one na yanko.
Angwa juma no you Yami wohoda Se uji dutia Obeya juma Esachre no you Yami wohoda Se uji dutia Obeya juma Ye bompaye Shamachi shra Yehuwa ila henu Yehuwa ekat We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika Luvika, Uvika Naveshika, Uvika Miyodika, Tode Yasak. In English, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Capo. Capo chairman.
WWE Friday night. I was SmackDown and on a road to WrestleMania 41. I was in the Las Vegas. I hear any say and we are betting akoso e Olympic Arena and we boss our nenya sameto akra nanwa and no koswa na yanim say ne WrestleMania 41 ye hwe ni mu kwanse beba so na fe SmackDown and one ajo e wo ye kan say boss e Olympic Arena na ho ana yenya boss anko damiansa emo mo e monitor show no and you head to phone takeover Lamine Yama eremo and after out na and also ekuta Lamine Yama na and asameto akra Lamine Yama and also na brand one ajo womo ensom ekosa ene show na sia do some no at the Ebanenra Lamine Yama sha kasefo no ewo ene wrestling one enya ketokra osia Drew McIntyre enra osia Abranche Randy Orton and after Triple H into her womo na yeyim foni no at the Amani Lamine Yama and also ne dem wonsem pi adeba nanu after so o meet Triple H no triple and also na ene o make you post X after Sanra osia Lamine Yama and what to that akoda way say mahuni ball our body my boss and in future no bigger brighter change mu ho and then day sambia will be enim say Lamine Yama ball as say what start here bonum and body nyina sisi ya de wani mu no kwa na do so enom Triple H and sama and what them atu date awon some nyina no de anu anajo na the Spanish professional wrestler fancy Axiom or no enra na nya is kra na and the Sodrak what them and the Axiom be mame and the sort of scenario premier din koma not be a term na Axiom na or a player na obo and coach fancy done and no Madrid omo you team no or ko say ne born okobobia enti Axiom and also na be a term no na or Madrid you team no na anta Zinedine Zidane no coach Madrid na kware ho na born no bezo bobi na mo den and o jemum I say wrestling and o jema bibia kama na no na drum one ene gunte among from FN and a Ganta there be was in the dino a Gunta or the Australian ya can say wrestler no one day pa nenwa the world champion on a Axiom at the Pane ama oyan wajuma pa nenwa urim sam and a show no akoso our basano and a Ganta at them tuta as and a dwarf Kenya no and say na adentina enya Madrid also no ya Madrid new na show no koso basano so show we pa dia debako or regret and it's a show we ekosom ewo ene Madrida ayadia enkanani beje pa yebetie abrantia efere se ene guntai ensem kakra wono ade etu drafter se enra wo ye adwuma no ade ema Axiom abra wo mo ensom ekeme no koso ewo ene basa yate awonsam no ade ama abra WWE ene SmackDown game no eno enso etime koso ye ready a yebetie no na afen sam ode etu dwa no ye de wonsam aba all hala Madrid supporters eno no mo stadium wo di to Barca team mpoa anaso mo support Barcelona enso mpoa de ewonsam ni nyina no de Bayern ready a ye betie nsem kakra wono de atu dwa eye enra anadwo ewo show no se ye he na se ready a ye betie abranche fane se ene Ganta na fe de nsem ni kakra enso atoa so edama no eye reporter in front of my deba sorry I can't quay mame anasa game no ni komenra wo mu game no baso na enra Ronaldo esi form eye juma na Ronaldo game no enra baso na yemo Ronaldo baso enra CR7 ana also no enra o ma bibia ye fine enra Ronaldo no utimi usam ni go no say enra after so the ball to neta and we call ye or impress supporters all tina ni bibia ye fine juma Ronaldo no team ana Ronaldo John Duran and after Sadio Mane wo mu and ball 3 goals at him ama Al-Nassr Boko no enra say Ronaldo enra osi pala ya enra coach no Ronaldo film no na utimi say Ronaldo pala Ronaldo straight to tunnel or Ronaldo ko dressing room ni na say Ronaldo Ronaldo jiri say goals no betimi asebia ka ho ansem say Ronaldo and akabe 72 goals na Ronaldo reach 1000 career goals enti o say coach oh yeah say ya ansem ni fie no ekwa ni say Ronaldo age no ekwa na ni enti o bo game no no say game no moye for game no is a game o betimi ase more goals reaching 1000 career goals we coach we ni fie mo be pala o be dwa enti and after say o say goal no wie ya na aka ni 72 goals na Ronaldo reach 1000 career goals no na coach in the film na Ronaldo pala Ronaldo japa and CR7 and ekwa ya tin sempi adi to the Ronaldo no wa pala or court dressing room and reporter ba utu tekia and a big game back so and Turkey Super League no na Victor Osimhen our Galatasaray one game na Barcelona Victor Osimhen abo hat-trick at him ama Galatasaray Boko na no Turkey Super League no and for my tebe say abranche fans Victor Osimhen abo juma na udu ene Turkey say enra after so say hat-trick no one also top scorers omo abo juma league no ma say was 20 goals and 4 assists at him ama Galatasaray and no abranche fan Victor Osimhen and you didn't sempi atem leba abranche piatek ni jene 18 obena Yusuf El Nasri ni jene 16 and afe abranche Samambonza 16 obena abranche fenise Edenzeko one also as a 12 goals our league no ano said in Yoma City udu ene tekia league no mo se papa say we said in Yoma City abranche na fan Victor Osimhen afa form no na said o si ya jumane de ano ten also our league no ma ya de ensem plate be no reporter ano Bana Victor and the Osimhen no after say no ball hat-trick at Mama Galatasaray or the same kakra to dra yaba ko na afia ko Victor and some did to after say no point na miensa ade ama gala etim no
this fit for me I came here to also contribute. You know, we have a bunch of players that can really get the job done, and I think we are also an amazing group with big solidarity. So for me, I'm happy to get my first Galatasaray hat-trick, and I know more is to come. But this is not my ambition. My ambition is to make sure that me and my teammates, we achieve this objective to get the 5-star, which is the most important thing for all Galatasaray fans worldwide. And we are on course to do it, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Victor Osimhen attitude after Senra or Pai hat-trick the first hat-trick no ni some eka edema galati mu na no dear phone my demo rumors yet tosa is a transfer so na say man for keka and how be kwa how be movie yet is a Barca for cry we na say and the city also transfer say all movie the every gala akwa ha ne de enya de say ni interest e wo ho de wo hwe ni mu say the season ebeba na wie ye na bia wa wie anaso de na ni e che ba bi sa time ne de obetimi akasa.
For me, I already made it clear, you know, several times that I am here to stay, and I'm here until the end of the season. And after the season, we're going to see, just like the way I spoke with the president and Okan, I'm going to have a dialogue with them. I'm going to see what's best for both parties. And of course, just like I used to say, I really love this club, and for me to give my best is to make sure that in my environment I am well grounded. I'm very much okay. My family is happy and everyone. So these are what is really paramount for me. So for me, I don't think about transfer for now. My objective, my aim is to make sure that this club achieve what they have set for itself for this season and also for the future. I think they deserve to be wherever they are now. Of course, we are the best in Turkey and one of the best in the world. So for me, to maintain this, I think the club deserve to continue to strive in good hands. So I think the club is in good direction. The president has been an amazing person. All of them, everyone associated with this club, have been doing amazingly well for us, for the player, for the staff. So for me, I don't think about transfer.
Victor Osimhen dekakra wano edi to dana to say game no wo mu wie ya wo ya ne pressure ewie ye na okono ana akoda baako a no Galatasaray fan and do dimirike kikino zo Victor me hu wa tell ye hu de bia na dia ma hu enti so wo game na wi ade metimi ansem bia cardigan na ekita no ana ehyew no betimi aro ede amaminti ene ana oro ede amakra no eno eye Victor Osimhen ene Gala akoda so water no ana o na otem ensem o sen kwan no me no video no o video ne akra no eje cardigan no bako bema no obade na di kan je bema no so ko akwaje no so me do bako na na ye o eje me so mi just dana me be ko fienti enu abako ya lucky ema onya cardigan no ya akra no ensem ade day to Daniel reporter by Jano Brock ensem ade statement abani nyina no eje Europa almost statement on Abrante Julian Alvarez Sunday night touch born twice and touch and Yellow Black and so a comment on statement UEFA womu adem aba no say womu etimi ehwa de na image na and also UEFA for their bay any dey see your game no womu timi so image the differences ni no womu asabako ya real asabako nya real asabako touches editing bi and so wom that go betimi aka and say omo de domo be kan say sia wie na mom domo kan say images no no na ni nyina no difference wom game no dey see wom ne different and after the UEFA and some adebuy no image no and so different who bako who say bako ya rare image and bako so edited no reporter Jean Oblak at Atudentura and the UEFA for there wom ade ebaye na also the rare one near yi and some the say differences no there one no Jean Oblak no betimi aka say difference no and some also and no to atu da Pep Guardiola and so aka say competition na your friend UEFA Champions League no actually nyama bebre na do betimi aka and say ball pa Atletico boy a woman timi win game no there or no there or do one chance na do be kan nyina no and say do be imaginations obe hu say adeno ekwa anasem bia nkwa na mo UEFA Champions League and wo momra and no no so actually nyama bebre ama ene o awudi ene Champions League na chi so we player we coach no also what's your name bebre e dia free mo and no Pep Guardiola Isola and some of the atuja na Alan Sarah say wa share video no Alan Sarah say wa video no bebre over 100 times and no Alan Sarah wa video no na video na wa shan unim say wa try and kobena conclusive evidence and no say Julian Alvarez attach born twice wa onya bi wa share video na over 100 times who sem and Abrantia your friend Julian Alvarez attach born twice and I just who I know a reporter ben said here when I champagne for the bebre and some like aside the fahwa yet and some play by Atletico Madrid and Barcelona a game in Amia Duma 8 p.m. and I Sunday watching and I came in Barcelona team no a training Sandra I could a Barca team no and so about boys no a training no a course will be Bia Kama our training grounds hands of flick and boys no and some training and Abromo areas for big game Ababasu weekend and Atletico Madrid and no airport na Inigo Martinez players in the winning team no and also more TV so live on Wontumi 101.3 and after Wontumi TV and then I play Barca winning team no and also me play deba na Inigo Martinez Jatuta was it to play for Barcelona a privilege and when you are Dobeka and it's a Barca the big club we are say udi tumo win tumo Barcelona no big we are say the best club one also I did to say we are singing no one and the best no sama what you have to done any pa as one also Oka Barca team one also Eka Barca team no and no to the we are na Ferran Torres and some kakra to the Ferran and sama what you to do and say you busan say and nyama city and was home se said ye do betimi akane se omo ehwa ni musa bibia betimi aye kama na ensema odi atuta and se ne de Sabasa team no ayo imagine say omo kofa striker adena ba na sembia player foforo adena ba oni problem competition na here say ene Barca team no beba baller wo mu ebe win eno ya de ba ko a Barca team ni nyina no ehwe ani mu se betimi asi na mo say embia ono ne selfish interest sembia ono nti yankofo bia ma no ya de say ono de o kame competition o Barca team no say team no ayo imagine say omo de another striker enso ebe ba oye okay eno ayensem kakra no so fi na so ya tebe ati awonsam ni nyina no ati abara Barca coach ya fana Hansa Flick ade nsam kakra ade atuja was sexy goalkeeper ade matim no report and say kan say de wanya ajatum awa approve esa boy ne de contract renewal eso mo kosom ama boy no stay our Barca na mo reporter eba ne say omo try approval ade every boy no aye no aye pending approval no mo hwese ne ano enso betimi akotu say the boy a ono ebetimi stay na say no enya akotu a reporter ba ne say inyaki penalty ono enso enya likely say obe stay etimi a continue abajuma diama Barca eno aye reporter e phone mateba na makasa do area atuda was Frankie de Jong oyeni papa na emra no mo lamasi a ono say ene obe bibi obe kire say yeni say sa no to oyeni pase na do ka nyina ne say ono de say Barca team no do animo as opportunity ebeba na opportunity so eba edemo no ene makasa do obeye adwuma no pa ama coach afane say Hans Flick no awusa wono so ebo adwuma de ma Barca on for opportunity eni agro eno aye ne do no ede atuja na Frankie de Jong ana say ono so ne nkasa kakra wotem Bernardo per head of the game eba so eno mo nkom o madi no ana say o feel very good on Barca say enwema edita na kwam na do ka eno say ni 19 ana na problem ho say doctors ahwe no bibia ye kama enti say oba no full fem atem ama Barca team no eno aye deba yete awonsam pi atem amowie no ade to dey say ball no akwakoye say one show goals yan consider emfa wonka best player enso anu so samaya ne sa error because player bi o wa mobility no basi or the man kasa do by Pedri and after Dani Olmo FI enso Remo or den Enra amoyo Lamine Yama woni say ball woni ball wadro chire man for 30 floor so Lamine Yama nyadie Lamine Yama no asasana mbeka enti Lamine Yama no owadea eso sua onso nyama bebre se beya phone no entin command central for ya enso nsenya no eno Luis La Fontaine sama watem atujate ewonsam nyina no at aba Netherlands squad eno Frankie de Jong ajoin it enti OS squad wo so edi room international breaker obenya Van Dijk abranche fence Jeremy from Pon called the Capo no during Timber and after Van Dijk nyina no notable wo ewo wodi ana mebobo so etem ama also no into Netherlands wo squad no and you don't some ba Poland and some squad no wo mo Robert Lewandowski ni di epiemu ewo ne squad and also aba Kaminski edim ebemo Dragowski edi ebemo Zelensky edi ebemo and after Frankowski and some edi ebemo and no ayo so squad no and you dey awon some pede bantwe and so ayo Poland wo mo against Everton where coach ni team odeba na udu Belgium say Thibaut Courtois and so enye Remo enya several so many times na ene otiachi game no emu aye dem adamani sem bi obe run national team no e say the Thibaut Courtois and so enye Rem na ne comeback ne din sembe brave and the aba national team ye bedu nkomo na unim say Madrid players international break o Remo aye Kylian Mbappe 16 players and they say womo and some Rem so far our international break no obenya Mbappe obenya Aurelien Tchouameni obenya Camavinga Rodrigo Vinicius Junior Endrick and after Luka Modric obenya Fede Valverde Raul Asensio David Alaba Antonio Rudiger Thibaut Courtois Andre Lonen Jude Bellingham Ada Goulas Brahim Diaz omina no 16 solid players womo our international break and 20 Madrid players no and yatem omo safety at the ML and I play so no Supremo players opportunity no buy no so and our international breaker yatem awon some pedeba answer make up for so no make it say Endrick Remo na case Neymar and Neymar no problem and some by because Neymar injury situation Neymar match fitness our form say no idea Neymar Endrick no and Remo and some replacing Neymar I had and some pedeba Neymar on IG Neymar say na return so close na Neymar say Neymar because of Neymar move where you know say national team no obesaba back near no mo to to dance unfortunate incident and the see ya nina no and so on one crown o say mbia the fitness our form and I feel pra any injury hano 19 we said in the list by nan kan we say mbia ni di betime piema ni dia mema was the supporters the fans more mutanity when mama obia anya obia ya on one so take a decision say on risking itself on risking injury one I will family game or rest no ebetinya turn na for about stronger national team na no important HSMia oba remove pra no asako tranche na world cup na priority ya renim sembia no ana also anim so betimia kono wantimia kono ba adwie ba eno ayensema Neymar Dos Santos oni atem atuda yate ewon semni pedema enti supporters and fans mutaneti odamase messages ne ba never e man for test Neymar ya we show all the best Neymar ya we so baba back no so enche onu kwa wo tiri ese ne no onu ensom betimia ba back no e kakre phone mate bete ewon sem no ete ba nya Neymar nko a wo so Brazil squad Danilo anafe no and I just say no more ensom na remo Alexandro anafe Lucas Perry wo mu emienu ensom mabai e be replace Brent Danilo anafe Edison anafe wo mu ensom as Brazilian squad no e be tina ye na afe nyoma ye kama and on report phone mate ba do sem ni na no ate Emma and ate also no so Raul Asensio say we are very excited and yate a dream comes true the man I say we player now popular or no Raul Asensio no there was any national team obenya biabo ntikola pepper a very good and so ate Emma as a player and no some kakote atuja de some ni no Manado pe also no so yentoase na fe yin komo wunya du Korea mame kapito sa Korea captain no na yin komo home son enso adin komo na komo wadi nyina son komo wadi akwa tudwa and say yebusa ne say say yes who enjoy game no so and no dear Mohamed Salah one obetimi akare Kane obetimi aka Jude Bellingham obetimi abolamini yama and afa Mbappe 5 players we show ma omo very enjoyable o hwe game no na omo ma wotimi so feel game no na yebuzani say Lamini yama no oboredi na ye kasa rank Lamini yama sembia top wingers a omo ni bone ball e was so top 20 and I said top 10 and top 5 and top 3 over rating no asahe o de ne be 20 o de ne be 10 o de ne be top 5 and top 3 and de ne be yenche son nsama o kam efa Lamini Yama e wo so Lamini Yama no top 3 ni de on mem oni ni asem any problem no ne wonamum o de no kre e kasema top 3 on mem.
Out top 20 wingers in the world right now.
Yes.
Is he top 10?
Yes.
Is he top 5?
Yes.
Is he top 3?
No.
Tell me why.
Oh, he is unbelievable. Don't get me wrong. At this age, the way he performs is incredible. I'm enjoying watching every bit. It's a good thing that he's such a young age and he still has so much room still to improve. So next couple of years, he'll be top number 1.
Is Lamine Yamal top 20 wingers in
some kakwa dia to Janes son no and wo cheche ni nsem de awonsam no de Mbappe so de obon abaso o se Mbappe phenomenon Mbappe ability no Mbappe ni speed and after ni skills dia ehu na do dem to Janyina ne se Mbappe team na obo Real Madrid no maza pressure won papa punch Mbappe etimi deliver Madrid na se Mbappe no any body bopa eno ayen son in some day atuja ya do nsem pi edema Madrid and every hour game no nyame atoma ya re ani and some ebetini abaso na oshe in a squad the Don Carlo Ancelotti them Thibaut Courtois can be Andre Lonen and some can be Nafi Frank Gonzalez goalkeeper free our no Edouard Mokore defense our trade obenya David Olatigum Alaba obenya Lucas Vasquez Antonio Rudiger obenya Frank Garcia ono Remo obenya Asensio Anafe Abrante Diego Aguado ono some tende the Methodist no Jude Anafe Abrantia your friend Fadiva Verde Luka Modric and so ewom Kamavinga Abrantia Chiamani and after Alta Gulas and so ewom Nimwo Vini Junior Mbappe Rodrigo and after Brahim womo squad the Don Carlo Ancelotti at the omo erem awani game numa yate awon se pi debentuwe no squatter omo enso Michael nenra awo Madrid training no Shadrack wunim sem enra abrancha friend Vini Junior enya knock awo training no abranda training no koso enra onya knock na knock onya ni nyina no an yebusa Ancelotti say eno ebetimi preventive Vini sem bia game eno pass no ontimi mu ana anu so dabi eyadea knock anu onya ye na bre ana ma Vini Junior enra bia mu sem bia game no training ontimi an training said o training de bia na obetimi aka so oya available for game eno enso baso eno ya Don Carlo Ancelotti and some of the atudado some no ade bani team no recovery no saying the general so team no woman gusua woman recover said a bayer and you are coming to little by little after UEFA Champions League game woman pay woman guso woman and some recover for ahead of the game and bas on Madrid derby and woman said derby no and some bebre wache a man for can some Atletico Madrid and Julian Alvarez born a cheat and as also and somebody get the brain watty no more drawback can say bono come on outside the stadium and you may see our bontini and some trophy can want some here only she come at the faho na drawback nyaka and so and it's a boni a barrier and some more kind of bonti and found new coach your friend Ancelotti and some I wanted that Don Carlo and I did to that and somebody get the brain amoka no more dear for bono no and now dear for Madrid team no and some I know and some that Don Carlo Ancelotti and they are to do say one more ball game no team no ebenya time a recover the La Liga company from any rofa for the as a matches na bobo boswa less than 72 hours and we enya adia kwakobo game ebani sam the problem baba na do can say stress no adoso pa etem amani players in the team no na do can say 2025 o share calendar na o ma bobe 22 games our 2025 no and no let's say yes and no cry as a manager no e can so because my matches 22 and 2025 na 22 matches and my boy and no and so I said the coach no I cannot no question be a pressure our team no so I know I kakra few at the I want something no at I'm on pay so no so na all ka we nyina no and what them to that adebako a obetimi aka and say La Liga and penny for no adebako be kan so obo mo so bo na do mu ni ma ne say and Yakoba matches no matches fixes Yakoba matches oh TV right to say TV right in kwana here womo so players no and so say players no ahun den omo and so ahun boabo ombe boabo ko game no say ne omo ya strong enough omo ball game ache wo ma recover war and asem ya recovering koye enu nya La Liga company for dey here womo and say TV right omo ball mo game ajo musika eno aya de ba ko a enya womo eno ayensem kakra what atu general pete I want something you know atem emanaro pe so no so and I dey ba Sodra good him say transfers in mo sepa na multiple and sources na dey be pray ya dey about fancy team Maria dey about bobo so atem amasa Manchester United say my team no Ruben Amorim say dey baby I want to and say strikers no and we hwe anim so betimi anya bia amoma be adwuma na Victor Osimhen dey ya kan wasam adama Victor and Jokeres and so I one Jan Philippe Mateta and so one player Abrantia Liam Dalab Ekao and after Benjamin Sesko wemu strikers yet is a top 5 no coach room asolesa to what the amount per first ya ese kwabiaso wemu and so etime pemu be mienuba na nyama kamanti mbia yenye John Carlos Victor mbia Victor Osimhen na Jan Philippe Mateta wemu emu ba ko bia and so abebe for Manchester United evoboko mame Bayern Munchen a player Leroy Sané na ni komo ni nyina ne after international break ye bedin komo na play no so say the contract issue our club no say be control and it's a boy no still when you making the final decision my club no some obe continue and NBA on continue team no say all ball and say on mobile no na yet it is a clubs out to be pray and no more no we say Arsenal dey obeka say information be braya gada and say Arsenal team no and so interest was so our branch Leroy Sané mo den enya sametwa krani reporter yensam eka na unim say adventure fan is Nico Williams so say baby ado Nico down so mo ya pa anya sabeto na boy in a release clause say 60 to 80 million euros and as say no omo jaba betuta say run that reporter say ganeze say more clubs are more per man you know and other clubs are more money up so mo be fa adventure Nico Williams no around 60 to 80 million euros and I bet media for branch Nico Williams I know say Jeffrey Modebe I want some nyina no emanete so no so na drop me Lamine Sama na yeni komo one abrantia ye fani say Nico Williams na Lamine Yama ana on social media wo muzanza wadan for pa ni Nico Yam de no nsam ebey and also after Euro 2024 and some break also na Jobe kan say was say social media as a man for Castle no Lamine Yaman on free Spain and I mentioned Nico Williams so free Spain as we are two cotton for and no more and some ever boss Spain national team and Amadia Boston and Sembebre no so what it is answer free on Lamine Yaman social media some Obeko Facebook and also Obeko X and Asembia Obeko IG so Oko RDBB and Oko Kaidi no one King Kaisa internet was and now funny the Breubi was in enough for no bit me now they are sending Lamine Yama what is we can wait after was na what in no on fat and some serious and on what they are to da you do some deba galogi de na ruma the agent Enzo Raola na and some of they are to da and it's a PLG and kwa and woman to train come send a contract extension ever call at ama brantia you finish it na ruma no a reporter if from my deba so agreement in it omunya reach agreement for now na do cancer boy no store contract na 3.5 omuda so egusu a omu erese nyama be kama ento omu hwa ni mu sem time no wom emre ebema enkomo no besesa eno aye reporter agent ete emadina rumor ete atuta na other goals enso Real Madrid team no yese why desperate esene ono enso ebe fi Madrid na yete so be join Inter Milan eno aye reporter eba yete awonsem pi ete banti wotete se other goals na se de akwawe pa ba ye ne so born de obe fan simple enwa ewo Madrid obe pia se de Lamine Yama ejini din ewo ne Barca no sana na ye di susu adagulao be wona oba ni nyina no se de hype no enso ngesitia no ansora consent boy no yeso ye desperate ayete se ene Inter enso obetimi adwane club no eno aye reporter eno efon madebe de ensempie deba eno ye kan kanuglu ana no so oyesa link no aye din sempie deba Van Dijk enso se munya botre Liverpool for no hene panom was munya botre Van Dijk say abotre nko munya botre eno be kama damatim na doka enya se ne contract ne de emanfo kaso na dabe na be sen se de ena no fancy be ka chozo wo mu bo mu game no one PSG owner atasa presido na so akalafi no mo ne namwa chese nkomo bi koso nkatenkete wa che speculations manfo be ka akoi onya PSG obeko ani ade no so munya botre na munya kam emfama no na doka nyina ne sam aya botre ana se munya amano panic biani ho na duoka ana se bona oboya mu wana oja pitch na so bobola o mon fama Liverpool enka kokoasa obo se oye awa agropama no so nemo se obo ama Liverpool na oyi ni yema boni nyina che se yes ono abeto so na bajuma no muma yema ne mrekaka eno so a report efuo ate ebete awonsam ni pedeba Celestine Babayaro mame Babayaro na Babayaro eden sam kaka tuda afa Ademola Lukman and afa Victor Osimhen na de ene Babayaro di to dan Chelsea team no se ene Enzo Maresca and afa Chelsea pani for them players o metimi aboa Chelsea Football Club sanko for mi enu bako ida Victor Osimhen and asem obeko for Ademola Lukman was say African players in omoba Chelsea FO on say ene Drogba ebai Michael Essien obenyam the players in be from Africa Mikel Obiano many other top players obia ba no FI enti do obeka and say Chelsea for no omunya omo enkofa Victor Osimhen and say Ademola Lukman and no Babayaro and the Sansem way to the former legend at Nigeria and in the Sansem way to Jadem and some Pedema na unim se ola aina at some kaka to Janina no and say Yobusan said differences no usia Arsenal Usha Liverpool, Usha Man City, difference no say no team no coaches no be on a style over Usha City no na obiem and your Pep Guardiola style. If you are back to watch him can feel tight. Obesham and Arsenal and we are Pepa Yempia Yanaya we Kachakakra and we Arsenal Ediano and after Liverpool so dear woman stand a blower woman to me call Embia and they all out everyone so no more as a woman to war white na star nimia no nimia sano okema dempa na ne boarding ola aina achim.
The player's point of view when you're playing Liverpool and when you're playing Arsenal, what's the difference? What's the different approach that they come with, and how do you prepare for that?
They're both direct teams, but Liverpool's direct in a way where it's like 1, 2, 3 passes. They're in your box, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It almost feels like a basketball game, bruv. Arsenal's thing is like it's so hard to explain because. Like you have to just be on the pitch, but when they're passing it, it looks like they're just doing side to side and that. But they're passing it here and then like they're probing. There's balls in behind, like flicks and stuff. Like players are just changing positions constantly, bro. And that's tough, you know. See with like with City, you can almost get like a little breather, you know, because it's in front of you, it's going side to side, you know what I'm saying? They're more patient with it, you feel me? So that's the difference, bro. Me playing against Arsenal is long.
Papa ni Arsenal and so baby ko Arsenal for 90 minutes no one be kita ball na che enti obe tumirika pa amata say juma obeye no eya juma kase no eya nsem kakra wotem atudwa Mikel Arteta Arsenal and ye busa ne say amza kodano a che say friend Lewis Kelly akodano ball no say uni roll no say no so akwani timi boss 6 otimi bo 8 be biodi ne begina no arrange Lewis Kelly ebe ball ede amount na all can was na ability in there our baby Arsenal and a player
was my oldest son, so yeah, just for that factor I can see a lot of similarities, but both of them, they have great family, their environment, and they are in charge of that part of education. Obviously we have a big responsibility in a lot of things that are related to that as well, but they are in good hands. We are here just to support and guide them in many other aspects, and yeah, if they need something, they know that they can knock on the door and have that conversation. They have almost the age of my oldest son, so yeah, just for
and afi adventure Lewis Kelly dia na de eba ni nyina no so your father e de eman kwani mienu no mo emienu similarities bia wotimi se pa qualities na we wono we nso e wakakra beboa ama team no so atimi akone ni no e nsem kakra de atodwa ntano e team a fan Arsenal Mikel Arteta and some of them atodwa de won sem ni nyina no e de eba na sora gunim sem Malawi udu osise ya research bi ababonten acha se ne wo mu aye study na study no my no the title of the study Justice of Crime say ne wo mu say Jesse ade call akonobo ana wo mu aye chi wo mu say police ni achi wo bi a commit crime wo say Jesse Arsenal jane doso pa eno aye study Malawi wo maye Malawi enti drop me Arsenal for ne wo mu ye Arsenal for nko ya chi wo mu chese nei womu ehye Jesse a omu chese omu ya Arsenal for mu se Arsenal Jesse okay obu a onye Arsenal ni bo betimi Arsenal de but we no study na aba no eno eye Justice of Crime aye de awon sama de ba no eye sociological analysis of a football fan affiliation to Tifri Malawi na se womu so a support team womu no o support team na se o se team ni Jesse na wako wia bibi ni atena ye tena utumi se Chelsea Jesse Arsenal Jesse na woman ya ti woman doso pa no Arsenal na say omo chess Arsenal for no womu enso edoso pa ewo omo ya ti omo ene ya study na eno abana say wey Arsenal for mo enso ewo Malawi say Malawi for no womu mo pe ball pa o Malawi womu enso krono kakra wom aya ti womu no utimi say dodo na enso Arsenal Jesse eno study eno epiem o Malawi ya de ewon sampi ade mamini say Arsenal for no womu ebedwa enso ase ya twi aya mo ho na mo wey Malawi study womu aya don't some no ade bada Liverpool for the baba ya de baba Chelsea the baba ya be drop Liverpool eba ya be drop Chelsea Chelsea bebe drop Arsenal buy a drop enti ya munya botre na wey Arsenal de ana adventure no yakakra e phone ma David Wilson no enti Amad Diallo ese Amad enso remo e wo training dendente ata senya asame to akra se yehwe ese Manchester United nyama ebe kama recovery no eguso a recover kama eno kakra no so efi Amad Diallo our Manchester United aso David Wilson pi enso Deba Thomas Tuchel edi atuja onse Jack Grealish ana in the England squad eba ya Jack Grealish hwehwe na amanfo so Jack Grealish wa mum sama emse bro atese ni video a na fancy eyi bidima so wotimi ko bro ewo ba na bro na wa bro no edu ba bia just wo Tom Jack Grealish ana dina kofie one fanan kofie obeka ba ho o tiazie na Jack Grealish no ana Thomas Tuchel say enye lack enye say mbia ne pictures ne video eba bontintin mbia wo matene drop na de wo mnie de obetima kan say man no enya de say ball ne say onya bi ball na lack of playing time ya de a obetimi aka say Jack Grealish no ha no anu ntina ontimi enya game no ebi emu anase call up no ne de ntimi ama ntenya enya bia embia bra wo bro anase embia ne pictures eba ne videos a eto abonten ana ema embia ye ka say wono coach na hu akwa drop no eno ayensem kakra no fi o atem abade awonsem no pi no ensom atem anadai na unu say Pep Guardiola eden sama to dra Pep coach City evoboko na nsam no on say enza ore say Champions League wo mu at drop a free mu na yobuza say no boa mo munya enough time etreni ema boa team no ema o resource no enya influence wo so na anu ade to just okay Champions League dey there o free ma no cry ubenya enough time because o more game NBA Tuesday o more Wednesday and two nya enough time no mo do betimi aka and say no and trust as so resource womu enya.
Are you in terms of getting the players to the levels that you want them to achieve, like having full week training, is that proving really useful at the minute? You've obviously had no midweek football.
We had that season against Nottingham and it didn't work, so
are you getting the chance, you'd get more chance now than you would if you were in the Champions League, for example, to work with the new signings, and if you were in January seeing that step up?
I would say completely the opposite. Because in the past we have in all the contention and all the competitions, and look how it works. We have to prove that we can do.
No, every back Pep say wa coach strikers be brave. When Messi ayajuma, oni Alohala ayajuma. Na do be can say strikers no obi ball different numbers. Ellen Hala a day man no crazy. When Messi ayajuma, nemo Hala numbers no obetima ka say no dey crazy numbers and a boy no a day man yentie kakre na afi yentoaso.
Is approaching another unbelievable milestone, 100 goals involved in less than 100 games. What are the things he consistently continues to do on the pitch that you've never seen before in a player?
I've been with Messi, but it's incredible what Erling has done, and I want more. I want more for Erling. He has to help us. He has to help us more and more and more to achieve what we want to do this season. But the numbers are unbelievable since arrive.
Yes, but unfortunately, Enzo Maresca as he encountered Chelsea and the team on Kenya.
Between Chelsea and Arsenal right now,
it's quite big. The reason why is because they are working with the same manager 5 years, so the difference is quite important. With same players, they already played for some important game. But our target, our duty is to close that gap between us and them. In this moment, the table just said that the difference between us and them is, I think, 6 points, if I'm not wrong. So we are quite close, but we have still 9 games to go.
na yedidi di nkoma na ye usere nneoma ABC akoso games ne dia wo be pre ana ebeba so Everton West Ham United ebebo Man City ni Brighton 3 p.m. Southampton Wolves game no so 3 and a Bournemouth ni Brentford game no and so 5:30 means abedafo be rerem na yedidi nkoma na Arsenal wonsem enso ha ma won say okay ti aseni bi amaminti ye be rem na yede amamo e wo show no so abra show no koso no Mr. Asarebo Duboko there.
Yeah, Capo, baby, I come.
And then I'm asipa asho chenu kiki kama.
Oh, Charlie,
wabo we was
and if you have a comment
but what debi
good year go anyway I saw him for neighbor she and tea as a matter on Safro now did he away
but baby anyway we did baby
when you're this year that was sad if I say when I been come here royal family no
za David
okay mate
mindine
what can I say mate
me akwa
and what good you for you
bo yes you oh papa zawoka
pampalupa ono kwa so let wo sili trase aso
o se also
o se sa
de bi o mo se so mi hu so me ka o se mi ntwa bi nti o di o me country no o ene baba
head of Medusa
no one waka
o baba
asemu you akumi am starting free ho na ye nin come on match say baso ni
of course
and some dey go ho na fi
weekend we be akono na mu so be de you will so the bet
weekend be like that konoda
oh that's a weekend yeah
that's a weekend
so how the zone person kasa
check akomia we camera ni
man the say show ni na weekend be na nya konoda
asemu
say weekend we be akonoda
oh say be our arrangement time
weekend be na nya akono on kan che
o bi ho itimi ko bad say be our no man ko true a
nyoma bensa
nyoma mbia why hye nyoma say ufia abekọ ha after ha mbia abekọ akohebo ufia abekọ srawe na bibi break ya hardin
entire out time concert weekend ana omo no mo tai besra o
me de obi a mesra me no besra obi a okay de omo no no be so tena no atem akomia
yo paju onu ya se sabeka
akomia ni ko Memfino.
Don't abra Majid Michel had you. Don't abra Majid Michel. Hey. Don't abra Majid Michel.
Senior how you do more.
Majid Don't abra Majid Michel.
Serious actor.
Serious actor for. Yes. Interestingly, yeah, Charles, you're from the French league.
Yeah.
I think said this weekend no you better Le Classique. Now you better Le Classique no. The person heard your mommy and son around this particular game. The Edikai. You didn't say around Europe. You about big game Biana England for Super Clash. Spain for the El Clasico. Argentina for the Super Clasico. Obia on the day on the afternoon so but yeah, the most popular term I use in the BIL Classico. So we could even feel some KB Olympic Marseille ne Paris Saint-Germain beboa yentu ni din Classico. But the history say it used to be called Classico. And son yababa friend Le Classique.
Okay.
So Le Classique no over in English and only the classic.
Okay.
Meaning the classic match between Paris Saint-Germain and Olympic Marseille. Now, we will look at how the Classic came about. How this fixture became the most violent fixture on and off the pitch in Europe at some time. Number 3, a day and a fixture will lose in value. The other kind, on say Bernard Tapie, he elected as Olympic Marseille president back in the 1980s. Say omedi club nanim na omboa na ondi juma enfama club no Capo obeti ase ehunu say na omo dominate every single competition domestically our France.
Yeah.
It between 1989 till say you relegate Olympic Marseille de omo call League 2 in 1994 no 5 league titles, 4 French Cups, 1 UEFA Champions League, 1 European Cup Winners' Cup. It shows you about the dominance of a Olympic Marseille during that time. In 1986, about Paris Saint-Germain, LG League ni DSC o monaso no. Benata Pie mutena se hunu se da bi wabeje ba ko bi di afam de ko. Benata Pie na kasa no ofi Paris, he's a Parisian. Onye obi e wo no Marseille okromu ya wo no Paris. Ito red dressing room bia na o she players no eya wo mu se omo bibi tia Paris for na wo so mutimi gi from nsem because omo ntimi ntina se ma Paris for na me di trophy from nsem on fanko na omo san bagi biem omo dominate man emro so. It was not dressing room to catch on some mimi free Paris. But bibi okuto mu bia na me pese me gi from nsem na me de ye den na me de mamo. Okay. It is free that time na Paris Saint-Germain beje 1986 Marseille be dominate from 1989 to 1994 no. Our mother called down Paris Saint-Germain so sorry beji na omo na so. But ka unhwe mu pa na rivalry na nkasa na artificial one no mu create because Canal Plus. Omo as at that time no mo na na ye Paris Saint-Germain owners. Okay. Omo na official broadcasters of the French League A. Ana mo ne be na tapie mo tena se ka se da bi asema se fo no mudi na teni dodo. E wo se create rivalry bi okromu ase na mu ye den kakra because asema nko na maje aboso. Okay. Ana be na tapie ka se okay fine then you are going to create an artificial rivalry. It is the downfall of Olympic Marseille Capo creating enough rivalry between the two of them due to the competitive nature of domestic trophies and omomienu e compete for. But adema le classique ne baso ne say edin na na mo person go de beto so. It is say no mo bo sa no mo in the early 2000s no mo tu ni di classico. It is between Paris Saint-Germain and Olympic Marseille na edin ye classico. E mo ya classico na as Argentina for na usua because ye ni mimiji tum pass classico no. Enye no Madrid ne Barcelona na de maye. Okay. Boca Juniors ne River Plate pa na de sa de ne maye because yes, the working class na rivalry Maradona Timika say wabo Real Madrid ne Barcelona pen but the rivalry game between Boca Juniors and River Plate no Anoche now let's all find about they had to bring it to Spain because how much about tension the woman nya de ketwa it classico no say derby as a classico ne ya popular dodo okay it any enkwani another time anomokofa le classique no. Okay.
Then say le classique is a French word.
A French word. It is English. The classic.
The classic. Okay.
It is a classical match between Olympic Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay.
It is the violence. Because I dey artificial. They can say violence. Timi bam gidi.
Yeah.
And you ni na nkomo di nkomo. But the more violence ne bam ni say the northern part of French for. Omo mo jitu mi yese baby omo na omo Port City na omo wono omo yiro mo de adwuma pa na owe from Marseille to even Morocco emo ne northern part of Africa na eben kakra especially Algeria it na say most of the players na omo the French national team ni nchi efi Algeria dodo na Marseille for it is Zinedine Zidane no share Karim Benzema hwe baby omo nchi ni Friba any baby on bedru it's only to me say that be you create an artificial rivalry there but I say Paris for ni muye because Paris won akoya sikafo zone emu de we ye na dwuma sika bafie yeso ye abrefo fishing ye ama Port City na wa hase na eja obi be yi ni nyoma na container bia na yi bi dia momo it mumile no my mo se mo kire mo de so be kire mo se bibi wo wi ase okay iti obera in Tamana Paris Saint-Germain or French League 2 1995 there was a French cup game between Paris Saint-Germain and Olympic Marseille ye ball match ni wie na no na sha ase gidigidi ntokwa ni nyina baaye ye ball wie no ma kontokwa ma nipa 146 a prepare na police makoma 9 ye de makoto hospital because now ntokwa na no edin papa it is from 95 for bano and done serious issues to a certain extent say in 2010 a Paris Saint-Germain fan was killed because of the rivalry between these two teams. Okay. It is a movie from artificial on the pitch competition became violent because the northern part of France and the southern part of France they believe say ebima your mo so much more yesika for so we want to also demonstrate superiority over the others and they didn't talk about this omuntem. Wow. How did the rivalry go down? Fancy Capo. Share quite rivalry for so called from regional competitiveness because so check here Paris Saint-Germain agigi league na to so many times. Look at the peak of Marseille. The peak of Marseille league to also say 5 times. But the peak of Paris Saint-Germain what you to not 5 but 6. It may cost 7. And how competitive they've become. The only difference between the two teams is about the Champions League or European Cup final twice. As the European Cup Winners' Cup. But Paris Saint-Germain enter the Champions League or team an European trophy. It's a concornable. Domestically, and now they are very important because you see, the Paris Saint-Germain league give him 16 solid points.
The problem baby. But still now, myself only the two say. More must move baby no. What did the Amaba Kata for the Maba Kruma say and your Mabi Bribino? The person say, Adebako, Bunibi, the UEFA Champions League. Okay. Timo Premo. It's a 9 game, no. It's not going to be an exhibition of who is going to win the league because Paris Saint-Germain are league in every. But and then you match no will be a token of how Bako is superior over the other. Bragging right. And then but who's a Paris Saint-Germain this season? Omo level no mapidem no was ruche obia. Olympic Marseille asase ne ye with Roberto Di Zerbi. But 16 points emuwa. Okay. Match we say so type produce red cards pa. Neymar in his career not any record. Me sure so call Barcelona could the record da. But fixture we e ma Neymar the record. Omo be she wabufu entokwa besim. Obi be butu obi. And know the coaches behind these two teams. Enrique, very competitive. But Roberto Di Zerbi stems from an environment where rivalry is taken seriously, especially the Italian football. Baby of free banner, young for rivalry friend Yagro. A Kroba Koso say, you know, Bona Yeminuanoa, among Yen Yasemo Park and so. It will not ever fool for these Marseille players to give us a very competitive game against Paris Saint-Germain. And also obeying the game we in the last 5 encounters, PSG and lose only once in 2022-2023. And I may say, extended by 2-1. Malinowski and Alexis Sanchez. Asa. A few one more corner. I difficult for Olympic Marseille. So many results at the Paris Saint-Germain. Now they are mobile fee. No behind himself Marseille bet me share Paris Saint-Germain. But I mean no TA. I want to me and they could they have an opportunity to put themselves in contest again against team like Paris Saint-Germain. We check the possible lineup between these two teams are. This is normal more than these two teams in your attack. And then you count Osimhen Dembele, there is missing Greenwood. When they lead the top goal scoring chart over the French Liga, Osimhen Dembele, the next one you missing Greenwood. I know there's Bakola. Minim say Okivicha Kwaraskelia. But Andre Rabiot also come back to Paris. He has a score to settle with them. Sure. It will the possible lineups now. And then Geoffrey Kondobia, Leonardo Bellardi, Derek Cornelius, Luis Henrique, Ismail Benassar, Valentin Rongia, Quentin Metin, Adrien Rabiot, Mason Greenwood, and Amin Guri. Then Ousmane Dembele, Gonzalo Ramos, Bradley Bakola, Desire Doué, Fabien Ruiz, Ubenya Jean Neves, William Pacho, Lucas Berardo, Nuno Mendes, any Akraf Hakimi. But the most story we say Daniel said, Adrien Rabiot is going back to an environment on Yomunya Antokwa. And you say Abano Paris Saint-Germain, no honey tete no nyimi ye bibia. Or your maya wo only be able to kwakoma. So just like the story of Bernard Tapie, Adrien Rabiot comes in the modern day era of the rivalry between Olympic Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain as the Bernard Tapie. Okay. The story need to say, wakobo team ni wanyini wom. Ya the number senior teams on bebo. After you do maybe you freezing out of the teams here manem bobi ko me hard drink. And now me sign or sign contract. And now me bo or me mo. It's a done to come here relegating the crowd in the court. A form class of ball no crowd no crowd ma training grounds kwa me bo. And then crowd nko tena nko training. E shene bufo ano see there be team the crowd me nyambo biem. Ano nya an exit route to Italy. And regaining control over the career. And born home for Juventus. From Juventus, then back. And PMU and France are all at the Olympic Marseille. It is there's a little bit of bitterness within Andre Rabiot. It is Nami Aduma and then you will see him. So to me, be not so say the kind of celebration of the lady. Paris for us to be dinner temper. It's also ready for
it's also ready because Empire. But I think the deciders of this game will be Ousmane Dembele and Mason Greenwood. Both teams to score in this particular game. Game will say so no open safe for yellow cards. yellow cards be pm pa who of them so a red card say game with red card bebem because in the last few games no maboni nyina no anye bia no oye kakra bia na red card p oye kakra bia na red card p. That is the game between these two sides bit mabaso e France Le Classique to Italy. Now me aduma this weekend no AC Milan will need to recover from a lot of things some go through e card last weekend ka so share by after going down to Lecce by 2-0. Omo team bebo omo modern betete kanema be 3-2. This time around omo tenefia bo Fabregas Como for no mo yankro abone no maso de aye de omo be shogo atia no omo no mo ne omo bo AC Milan mo ne ebro so metimi adane e game we see ase Como ofia na because Como ye one team one hwenu obe show first goal o show first goal na ogogoro ho na tena ho obetimi abe show na 2-1 3-1 3-2 because almost a lot of goals. It's Nico pass. On my young word man, but a similar with Mike Mignon, Carl Walker, Matteo Gabbia, Malik Thiaw, Theo Hernandez, Tijani Rendes, Yunus Musa, Christian Pulisic, Joao Felix, Rafael Leao, Santiago Jimenez, Ebestate, and Oliver Campe, Eduardo Godaniga, Ivan Smolasic, then Maxence Kakere, Maximo Peroni, Lucas Dacunya, Gabriel Strefeza, then Asani Diao, Napoli former star. Abremu ye day in the no on the top leading goal scorer for Como this season. To probably obetimenya go diamawa, obetimi Asha Asani Diao, and I Nico pass. Say obetimenya go no e diama for AC Milan obetima for Santiago Jimenez. Difficult game, but I will say Como ebenya go e dia AC Milan. Ene it could Como over 0.5.
Okay.
Anytime goal scorer obetima for Asani Diao. Say in this game no obetimenya go no Ediama Como. On the other hand side for AC Milan, obetima Santiago Jimenez, the Mexican international. Or good form. Oba AC Milan was 1 or 2 goals. Obetimi enya go Ediama. Now obetima for Tijani Rendes in this particular game. Say obetimi enya go no Edi Amomo. Uyo AC Milan the for Napoli. Ebehe said they will keep up the pace because weekend where there are 2 big games be a koso. AC Milan no Como now upper results. No behe so they be close the gap. Edi room in European competitions. Then over the head the top 4 race. And they are Juventus in Fiorentina Besitiako. Then there is going to be Atlanta and Inter Milan. Remember Fiorentina, Juventus in Atlanta and Inter Milan also. But Mama Napoli in Venezia. Napoli results in recent games nation and convincing. The other time no more winning by 2-1. Romelu Lukaku mabo more than goals there, but they don't finish the game on a very good note. Omu Biara na kwada na yemshishie. But untimi more one match in a week. Now can't just say untimi in league, you know. Especially when you have a coach on don't know what experience when it comes to who is supposed to win the league and who can do things better. And I think say and Antonio Conte in Mantino also mutimi sore waka no mudi omujuma yi. Napoli to win either half against Venezia. Napoli to win either half against Venezia. Anytime goal scorer make for Romelu Lukaku Bolengole in this particular A game against Venezia. Another game I never akonya here Fiorentina and Juventus. Checking league no between league table no between these two sides now. Any baby Fiorentina da, any baby Juventus da na. Obe can say anka this season anka say na was anka Fiorentina team room into the top 4. Omunya good results for some time but omo take away. Now on the 8th position with 45 points. Juventus with 52, 7 points in the separate omugeno. And obetima at points in so the above 4. Because they are still hope so obetima qualify for the Champions League. Aka 10 games. 10 games near 30 points. Juventus say all this can say about league in so almost meet match league na mana ye because between omo any report that first in Inter Milan no 7 points in the mienu ntem. It's rather 9 points because 52-61 it 8 na 1 in there it's 9 points no omo ni so almost bet me close gap na kaka no bet me compete 10 matches me be bet me in 3 games. But most also person cut top 4 because they say no check Europe now. Italy clubs in terms of European competitions. There are few of them now come. It's the 5th place, you know. Qualification for the Champions League now. About between Spain and England. It is Italy follow 4 no mukutano. Juventus na to turn nyoma ye no Champions League no na so be See as a team na fin omo build, and they will need to get back and get revenue. They will need to get money. It's really important that I chair Lazio no 51 points. Lazio travel akwa ko Bologna no so na da Lazio chi. Bologna no so 50 points. It's between Bologna, Lazio and Juventus for the fourth position here 2 points. Bologna are one of the most informed clubs over the talent Serie A this season. In the last few matches, Omocho Anomuhu. It Lazio any Bologna bet match points in there. It is Omocho points now. I say Bako Shani Yonko. Was also capitalizing on the opportunity. Now the now points. And no sooner Fiorentina so to one more because a derby match we say there was some team close the gap no 4 points no. But Obia Ware Juventus and Fiorentina Biano. There is a rivalry between the two of them. In Italy, and you may time rivalry Krakos Ronier at the Benu. One, geographical location. Baby I'm Miununo AC Milan ni Inter Milan. Juventus ni Torino.
Same town.
The competitive level between two teams. Inter Milan ni Juventus. Derby de Italia. Miununo biaji 2 years so bia superior. Eba Liga maje Champions League no crown maje no crown many the only club amaje treble ha. But o check the rivalry between Fiorentina and Juventus now based on bitterness. And the rivalry about to Juventus and Fiorentina and them. It is first no obi fi Fiorentina no kopie mu Juventus a omo park ne so ana omo tutuska Bruni pakro omo tuska Bruni se wo usuba anya fe usuba ya time hwe Florence ewo Tuscany area omo gitumi ese omo ye one club city for ne ese wo no ye expect so betu kwan free okroma ko ba bia kwakosi akan dia ma omo. Normally, Nankasa no check Italy. I'm not for the Juventus pa. The most successful club in every country. Yetino, natural because Obia wuni say wajibi bia aboso. It ye draw. It na say otie na say Calafia. Or say France for ni dwane because omu say PSG dominant iti. Omu the scandal be to omo so. Oba England am for say Alex Ferguson in Manchester United. Eto omu trophies to omu result. It Howard Webb the na so nkwa didiem. De bia omu say Howard Webb na aye. Obe pay more Madrid so Atletico for the pay omo so Barca for the pay omo so some way akonfo. Mu de bia mu chichi mama fo nsa na mu wi amanfo na mu je trophies de mamu ho. It musuba anya fe ebi ne wo Italy no. Ba oko pay more Fiorentina. Omo City ba bi okori fifie for Antico Beccaria. Na Antico Beccaria no mo ton sa bi wo ho ye friend Bira Fiorentina. Na sa Bira Fiorentina no sansa no ka normally oto a receipt the be man ka wo kwa ka wo se kasa ye trogu ase no arrivederci chese goodbye na nke ja fa ma wo be ton sa na we se receipt be so receipt bi a tro bi ase kromo ase ye fe no goods sold are not returnable but when the be tro arrivederci ni chese goodbye ye will show war next time no asa ye there what's up baby but sansa ne turn the city center sa sport na kasa no kwa ye designing the purple. It is the colors of Fiorentina very popular e ho no mutena hwe game se bibia na nsa no beto we ni atro agu ase se Juve Merda ne ye Juve SHIT somewhere near can TV so
yes TV biemu iti ende no bitimi tan obia ma ensa kra okono Juventus boy from 1920 so oba no Juventus show mo the first game no by 11 goals to 0 second game no Juventus so show mo by 8 goals to 0 but oba da wa be hwe in the 1980s in the 1981-1982 season na Juventus ni Fiorentina na April for league title. The last game na Fiorentina body etia Cagliari. Ana na Juventus bo etia Catanzaro. Na omumi no mo tied on points 44 points. Na game no ya bona na Fiorentina gitumi yeso omu hye goal. Goal no mo hye ne ne yesi akwa kopia goalkeeper nti ya nyi goal no. Emo mo nhye. It game ne on Catanzaro. Yanko akwaje penalty de ama Juventus yesi awie ama Juventus akwaje league title. It's a time na match go ye zona and sabi omo wia ne omo wia trophy center ayo omo chacha ne go omo chi. Omo ntimi fa it after Sunday we no mo so mo play a movie from home. It dey atwa mo so nkwa Roberto Baggio.
Ni move from Fiorentina to Juventus. Ekofa sembe brede by. Then Federico Bernardeschi, sembe brede by. Even Federico Chiesa, who was the captain of Fiorentina. Abra omuvia konhento kwa de ko by. It omumi no omusia. Forget about competitiveness. Forget about a geographical location. It is about bitterness. Your time. It's about time. Quanti about Juventus call from no more call. Casciopoli chi omo no more call from no. Omo manage partner Fiorentina for. Wow. It is this weekend. Game ni mu be she. Okay. But obo say di atamo nko a. Ena be koso. Ye betis ka Abraham for. Ye be we say that a game a both teams to score. Anytime goal scorer for Juventus Moko for Colomwani. Okay. Anytime goal scorer for Fiorentina Moko for Moiskin in this particular encounter. Okay. Or a fit coming into this particular game. A both teams to score between these two sides. Atlanta and Inter so you both teams to score. Okay. Atlanta baby a wani na ne ho no mo sorry. Okay. Omo de menkase ko twa omo ya bro. Omo betima nyoma bi de tiaba in set games no. Mo over 0.5 okay. Against Inter. Omo be go de tia Inter. Okay. But when corner ne sa no mo betima go anim ase. Atlanta they don't trust them. But open the save so betima ko Inter Milan to win the half. Okay. Inter Milan Super League na je no omo ntwen masade we see. And let's get fancy a trim say the last weekend games before the international break. Obia person dey no ho to ye. And sana break ni yakwa yakọ.
Beda say komia mizaya na oti seja wachichi mudi amaye no na me bana ya wa beto aso na serebo do abeto aso ne bom Sharak ma me fa os no ntumwe na afi
os na ready on ti yambo so fa mo yes e wa
coast no
yes wa ha pampe seminar so ti ye kan no 18D 46 981 18D 46 981 the tosu mienu 18D 4A 29D 18D 4A 29D and the last one here 18D 5B0 9C 18D 5B0 9C Yamamo 3 different codes. Yeah, international break. Fabia fire day for Buso.
Fabia. We train no mu ba ku mienu bia iska. Mudi so amomi entemunka. Obetimi ayde. Abobosiana dey twa. Farmer
school fees ni we na fe.
That's a bet responsibly to the
Chanya na be che dey fees ikade. Sabi Bronin try na bro for no ni take here risk na.
Okay. No be na be che dey say.
So a ye be dey. Obi ka se pudo she be
di nejo.
Anti we she na ye dey sense me abodwe.
Ni ye hwe.
Ni ye di teams ni players na tem. Ni ye bro mu ni asoka o. So that is about you see me no mienu san ya
yeah
me wo me trimopo also wo trimopo ana meboa
no great
that rivalry between a rival
okay
the typical of the biblical Cain and Abel story Abel dey so nam no ye na dey ana but Cain wey Abel whole time because he found favor in the sight of God. Juventus success ni way on Fiorentina mbeni baby Fiorentina titles waji 2 pe Juventus were 30 plus, the most successful team in Italy for every domestic competition. Outside Italy, and AC Milan, they are Monsanto Juve in terms of Champions League wins. But Fiorentina for almost a Juventus for a time for 10 years. No more Bakuntokwa. Juve any problem if they give a player to Fiorentina. Enti Moiskin ya kind of assembly. Moiskin transferred to Fiorentina from a Juve stables, you know, or be a free Juve or Mobusianim. But there has never been a problem. Obian can hosh Obian new one Semon Casem Bonibia fanfan. So a man here a bit interesting and also a bit dicey. Yeah. Again, Juve Fiorentina called Giorgio Chiellini. Chiellini then was playing for Livorno, but was co-owned by AS Roma. What happened? What happened is Juve yeso koto Chiellini. Fiorentina so yeso mo kwa koto no be ato co-ownership part. Okay. It got to the end, decisions will be making. Emma rivalry does not really become a Juve problem. It is actually a Fiorentina problem.
No problem.
Exactly. I'm in Chino. Based on where both clubs are from.
Okay.
Fiorentina is Florence. Juve is Turin.
Turin, yeah.
Turin is capital of Piemonte. Fiorentina, Florence near the capital of Toscana, which is known in English as Toscani.
Okay.
Yeah, when you maybe a similar womumu. Piemonte, Turin, hono. They are best known for their cuisine, and then also for the arts and the culture. Toscana, they are known for their wine, and it is a old tall wine made in Toscania. Men hesitate to talk.
Okay.
The finest and the richest wines you can buy, if you Tuscany and not Toscana.
Wow.
And you have the art, culture. In fact, the foundations of the Italian language now it comes from Toscana. Inti omo eyibi say heavy same. There's a mobile football na heavy scene. So it has created problems. There was a former Fiorentina president, Flavio Pontello. The urge to dethrone Juventus. No, it's Kenipa or Ton Club. No, for on the Ton Baggio call Juventus.
Okay.
Obayo discovered Shemu, and he was responsible for 81-82 season. There now Comieka or more pre-titan. Now Fiorentina should team heavy. Juve should team heavy. He fought with Juve and the Agnelli family. But the very rich and Agnelli family in this canal and son or none of the other sign. So he resorted to selling players to make sure they make ends meet. And yeah, no, the Leval brothers. The Val brothers no so buy almost by yes, still I'm fat. Almost as almost 20 players no more. So as it stands, Juve has never seen Fiorentina as the enemy. It is the younger brother who has seen Juventus as the enemy. So let's see how things go back.
Fiorentina for any bridge.
Yes, and it's another story in it here.
Okay.
Now, Newcastle battle against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. There is a certain story. One say, "I send me no cry," and now me who anything you see TNT. A day who be set somewhere a story near around them. And then it becomes real or true.
Yeah.
Of course, could say me sure say what the Madame Mook story no.
Yeah.
Ye be seen the nim school cry na Madame Mook trade. And ye nim nipo ye Madame Mook boni okuno. By ya kama tragana he Nigeria ina. Yes. Oh, Madame Mook. Omo dey movie cry Netflix. Oh.
Wow.
Do we be miss koi or something?
Wow.
Into Madame Mook story no. It could be a myth. But it has become true. Ntiende ne school kwada. Edi show mu ye kama da moka now.
Yeah.
Obi okọ opoku bia from early 2000s no late 90s. Me sure say okote say ye wo kekabi nsuo. Edia ehunsuo no so ho a rashes begu. And also e one story nko kekabi nsuo. It might be true, it might not be true.
Yeah.
But hune bata hone nkoa no it minya effect bi also. Newcastle was our story ni bi.
Okay.
Between 1950 to 1955, Newcastle won 3 out of 5 FA Cups.
Okay.
After winning their 3rd FA Cup in 1955, the story is told say there were Romanians be or more travel, gypsies for be or more travel. And I'm be settle on Newcastle, more training grounds, and say the Benwell Training Center. They came to pitch in terms of Omuba Betnao and club no penisa. So the story is told say Newcastle Penifone Pamo gypsies no ma settle war or more training center or no. Say a year mamont na gypsy for ne damemfe any your day a free hall. Now or more free or no or more club nidia. Some more. Say beya mo beji crew wa mu edimu biono.
Monsanka bida.
Ensida. Now if you know gypsies and their cares, there is this famous movie. Girl bini abrewe bi ring bi was saying or babrewane to modern drag me to hell. The girl onya a gypsy cares abrewane cares no. Abiwani Womukrano, she was tormenting the girl. So gypsy curse
is very serious.
And it is believed say gypsies now Newcastle for any power move your training grounds no. Or my Newcastle club ni dia.
Hey.
Enti crew and as a crew mu do no, they will never win it. And evidence war. There is an exception though. The exception is a 69. Omoji Intercity's first cap. But no nya competition and no dimu because ebi anka Kumasi and crime baby ye trade fair no. Ni akamu abom na mabo competition ti no. So waje Champions League, obeko Champions League no. So be a waje league and our league place in a do obeko.
Yeah.
But Intercity first cap no. Na ye based on cities or more hosty trade fairs and ye fair clubs mo kokobobi. So that is not even seen as a competitive trophy or a major trophy that Newcastle won. Wow. But the major finals they have made in terms of caps, ni no mukwa edigo. 98, Omoni Arsenal in the FA Cup, they were beaten by Arsenal. 99 now Manchester United treble, Newcastle were beaten by Manchester United.
Wow.
And Rich here they made a Carabao Cup final. So Bekaya. Cup final no Manchester United and they were beaten again. There are some storylines Mawuji said no. There is something working against them. Newcastle Carabao Cup final against Man U. No one goalkeeper Nick Pope. For strange reasons, on your red card against Newcastle just before so Mokwakova against Manchester United. Into number one goalkeeper or suspended, don't mean that. Their second choice goalkeeper was Martin Dubravka. No, so Manchester United that a Carabao Cup nibi. So he was cap tied. And also I'm follow on Loris Karius. Not Karius, but Dim at the moment. Oh no, your goalkeeper for 1 year. Not in that competitive match. In a crucial game, Newcastle had to suffer that ordeal and miss out on the Carabao Cup final by losing out on quality players in their fold. And Newcastle will beat Liverpool. Only goalkeeping problem. They can still choose between Dubravka and Nick Pope, but they have received major blows. Anthony Gordon, a key player for Liverpool. FA Cup no kunya suspension. Into game way Wontumi Mobi. Lewis Hall is the established left back for Newcastle, and Lewis Hall wakoye surgery repra season Wontumi Mobi. Sven Botman is the best Newcastle centre back. He's out. Honestly, Wontumi Mobi. And then Alexander Isak. There are question marks about the fitness. It's the old curse, the gypsy curse follow Newcastle no. A unity be one bedio munya ahead of a major final and a
question.
Exactly the point.
Anyway, they say what boy investors so.
I say
what true lie no.
Oh, say ya bo mu dia. And be aboni di omachi.
So
you may be a CCC.
Yeah.
And when they are approaching final games, omo form na na shaky.
Yeah.
Prior to the Carabao Cup final, no mark of 4 games, they were winless. Prior to the final, only Liverpool by boy, they have played like 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses. It's almost form no, a bit dodgy. You might be brave see around it. But see a body, Newcastle didn't to be one. Then it would embolden that long story, age-old story. A case, just has been a case almost a club way. Dear Modia Yenti, Mosun Crew and Mosumun GB. We are waiting to see what will happen, but it's going to be an interesting game for obvious reasons. They can make makeshift arrangements to cater for players Omunya available. Send your Newcastle left channel or your weakness in terms of absentees, Sana Liverpool's eyes are more right or no. They lack an option, especially for the right back position. Salah de Obebo, but who plays there? Anka Trent Nebebo, he's out. Bradley no bet me also out. Joe Gomez, who is versatile, also out. So Liverpool also have a right back problem. Whoever gets to win this game will have a story to tell. But I pray say enkoye Newcastle biom near Madam Mook story no here infantile much. Enra the best story be about the old firm Rangers, Celtics, and now me names for maybe this weekend. So on the basis of that, they are playing a game this weekend. So it is best that we tell The story of Glasgow Rangers and then Glasgow Celtic in full. No, Bianti as here. It is an interesting rivalry, and I will explain. A rivalry, a political root, a social root, and a religious division.
Okay.
Baby Fabiano, the story of Celtic and Rangers, it will fit that narrative. And they are the two most successful clubs, not just in Scotland, but across Britain. There's a story. Rangers know a club on religious grounds. They are against Catholicism. We are Protestants. You can't protest as a argument and now debate a certain stance. So in Christendom, they are Protestants. They oppose a certain order. Which is against Roman Catholics. So they don't support things that the Catholics do. They have, in fact, several things which say solar will be here. The solar has several representations. One. In terms of the Bible, they believe that the solar. I want to get it read. Sola Scriptura.
Okay.
The Sola Scriptura means that almost say the Bible is the sole infallible source of authority for Christian faith and practice. 2. Sola Fide. And also a justification that sinners can only be saved through faith. To UGD say Yesu Christo no kra na wache nkwa pemuka na obenya de famudie. Good. Then Sola Gracia. Enkwaje so free eye adom nti eye adom ne de ehumobro. Sola Christus, Jesus Christ, and the sole mediator between God and man. John 14 says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father except through me. Tomundi ni se was me ko Roman father.
Ansana mako.
Na me come me born in China ansa no ne nyanko pa ko din komo. See em fa me born in China. That is the Protestant argument.
Okay.
In Tiarabia, the papacy, the Vatican City, and Nasa Roman Catholic Sumbiano, or Momutia, and Celtic Forno, almost they are from an Irish Catholic background. Ireland phobia Besseto, Scotland, almost so many Roman Catholics, and so they have even a statue of a Roman father and a reverend father who is seen as a patron of a club. A stadium almost some they embrace Catholicism and our Rangers not embrace Protestant. So on a religious ground mostly and then your master sakakra but on religious grounds Celtics here predominantly Catholic and our Rangers here predominantly Protestant. Politics, unionism, any affairs to the fight for independence and representing the republic. And I betray flag now. Shall I bet me a boy with the flag again? Okay. Rangers flag no the Union Jack, which is the Union flag of Great Britain. Into Rangers, logo nini and that Great Britain flag in him. What do they represent? The unionism. Scotland, Wales, England, and then the Northern Ireland. Great Britain. The only opposing way the Republic of Ireland. Ireland for no GDA say it was almost. And so even in Scotland when they did the referendum some 8-9 years ago, movie for Scotland and independent of Great Britain. No more GDA say the Irish settlers now, that Catholic background, do not support Celtic no, no more pushy. And more support see Great Britain where the Unionists who are mostly predominantly and now predominantly the Protestants more related to Rangers, fans of two clubs, about the same number politics. But that is also another line concerning the two clubs and what they represent. Now Rangers for the great airway Britain flag it's a Celtic for Super Stadium or the Republic of Ireland flag neighbor. And it's a chess picture now you see Celtic fans in the ever supporting football. Now Ireland flag they hang out the flag of war. It refers to the history between Ireland and their fight for independence against the kingdom. Celtic for the Ireland flag here then Ireland they say when the baby Celtic was Scotland. But why would they come and display such a flag? Inti a game wa a beshiape a kai of the root of these two clubs, but in fact, a more interesting storyline than the sporting rivalry between the two clubs. There are 109 Scottish League championships. Rangers are 55, Celtic were 54. Celtic here on course to emulating or equaling Rangers a record wins of the league titles, 55 this year. It will be the first time since 1929. Celtic any Rangers in terms of league titles or Mummy Nuaje. So Celtic Eshe Rangers and that it would push them on course to winning again. Rangers near the most successful club in terms of league titles, no Majidodo ever since Celtic 4 no. But they've never done the treble before. Celtics are hoping to do the treble under Brendan Rodgers. And the storylines and everything around it are very interesting. Since 1985-1986, the Scotland League, the original it is either Rangers or Celtic. Dominating. And they dominate the talk in and outside the stadium as well. So when they meet this weekend, away fans never for the first time since 2023, when they join in the stadium, expect to see messages like they showcase the Atu Sunibi. They will carry a message of war, and freedom, and independence. They will carry a message with a political undertone, a message with religious undertone, and a message with sporting undertones. Ye preacher say in Bosemo, ye no baba ye pe. Ye dominated the scene. Ye preacher say Catholic some na phone, excuse me.
Sure.
That is Now, there was a particular game involving Celtic and Rangers where Celtic goalkeeper no free Poland Ataburuk so be kaina. Okoshe t-shirt no show God bless the Pope. Pope John Paul. So this is how far even players no mobile can go to send the message. And to play and put away, imagine the fans and what they will do. So a game where you might not really follow Scottish football, but based on the storyline and the narrative behind it, it will be a worthwhile game to watch. And goals to Sudi and saying goals to Bimpa.
Okay.
Yes, starting out from the 10th minute, the corner goals are starting. So it will also be an exciting game to watch if you have time. Now, if you want to really catch a glimpse of what a typical old British rivalry here, don't miss Rangers versus Celtic. It's going to be an interesting game. Last one, Barcelona has never triumphed against Atletico Madrid. When there is a title on the line, that was under Johan Cruyff in the 90s. When Barca and then Atletico or Mumio Bebo, so no crown Barca and share Atletico, they drew. Okay. And Johan Cruyff Motua, so they could win here. But since that time, anytime Barca, Asia, Atletico, there is something on the line. It is either Atletico Madrid wins, and then they will also go ahead and win the title. I'm a misro game on my this weekend. Wow. 95-96 ABC here. Atletico won 3-1. They won the league. Wow. Yep. Now Diego Simeone time. It's it twice. Either Atletico is drawing and then they win the league, or they win and then they win the league as well. See, me a Barca fan, I'll be a bit skeptical about this game and Atletico are playing at home. But in those previous instances, now a Barca nebo home, the camp now. So let's see how far things will pan out. But it will be an exciting game. Okay. Two teams with excellent squads. Hansi Flick squad ni muedu. Samsung Simeone squad ni muedu. It will be about the coaches and how they play their cards very well. To me, Barca were a very good attack, but Atletico have a very solid squad. And if this game will be won, it will likely be won in the second half.
Well, me da say Michael had the message about from Santa, so I say Madam Mook story no. I'm not touching it pa.
Oh yeah. Madam Mook story. Madam Mook ba na yem share. Yes, you need school ko ko try dia ku no. Obi ko di Madam Mook bone. No Madam Mook ibo no bi ai.
Ase be di se pro man so she toli pa o.
India she Ghana.
Dia no mo bo.
Mama story la you
say o bo no bo na
that's
ana in film here say already obebo ni no bo no na 90 years in film na like
it's what I'm saying when the ball Ghana ni dia ball
toli no dozo Ghana why we o be show pa
abo e bi ani Newcastle ni ya bo mu dio ya bo mu dio time mu for so mu dio
oh of course
by election
yeah say Bella Gutman so dey no
Bella Benfica
and so mu so tinje
Bella Gutman Benfica
tinje ya
abo
so tinje
yeah so
investors mu guy players ni dia boda ma bo lu taku dia
Ghana for bo bi ya na betting for no come woman for you. Is a crowd. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's nice.
What's it more? You Capo, you grab me.
But they me, Bella Gutman, they are a popular.
Yeah,
Benfica dey no so. Do much ajo.
Yeah.
Of course,
do much ajo. I say Pep no mo dey be here no say. Yeah. I tell you more boni dey say Champions League no be there. I say on the city you have it.
Oh, the better time we discuss that aspect of the game. That spiritually so be say to me adwuma no ye omo nim form no. Na ye disan ko no go say that pray na
omo nim form ye dey. I can't say me but so guy after Madrid near you Dortmund final no guys ango Capo and our China Arsenal and Chelsea bought in the Premier League and I'm sure say interest in share the nimu bebre because of I mean the two teams no obia position but one thing so clear is Arsenal this season looks like they've disappointed a lot of people including myself because Osha from last season and the last 2 seasons edeba and na Arsenal boboku no omaye and Mikel Arteta Juma no omaye we were all expecting say this season there it might be the season Arsenal betimia end omo 20-year Premier League drought no because here can edu so Liverpool ko 30 years Chelsea ko 50 years City ko 44 years Arsenal so asagro 20 years na Arsenal you because since omu year invincible in 2004 no up to this date Arsenal ntumi the Premier League no until 21 years ni Arsenal ntumi the league no but so hwe adwuma na oma year in the last 2 seasons this season na a lot of the Arsenal fans wo gidie say a year kebi Arsenal betimi end drought but the way things are going no it doesn't look like ebesi because of one Liverpool nankasa former or the ewura this season any the kind of modern ma ebo and ade ba ko interesting say Klopp kwama and slot abano me sure say a lot of people were asking say and who because you can say and slaughter and slaughter one wine obi anim say and slaughter be e baby a oba na no the first season oba ba jeje niema said the oye and you were an exclusive class be just for coaches in the room in terms of saying the first season we man no the Premier League you can talk of Jose Mourinho with Chelsea oba na the first season you how obeji league in the match Chelsea then ubetimi aka papa friend Carlo Ancelotti ono so buy na the first season with Bobo ko friend Chelsea in 2009 you so obeji the Premier League no for Chelsea or the Premier League no the FA Cup so Jose Mourinho oje Premier League no the League Cup so then papa friend Manuel Pellegrini enso so beje the first season for Manchester City or the League Cup and Antonio Conte the last manner Obabeye Sadian for Chelsea the first season and Obaje the Premier League Conte cried the Oba and one shall see ye edu ba bi na say team no enkoye me kai a game against Arsenal ya and or the transforming Chelsea season no first half na Chelsea that form 3-0 and or call dressing no cause sign or call 3 back after so or call 3 back na no or call 13 games sure or shares and or the Belgian league no enti no obi andwene say an slot betimi aye ade na oye no this time no enunti na ama a lot of people are disappointed with Arsenal ne modemo na omo elbow no but you would blame Arsenal omo ankasa for enyema na ekoso no because it started with the transfers so hwe ya how omo see omo transfers no ye ba be season national in terms of attacking options omo ma Smith Rowe ekoi Fabio Vieira ekoi omuma edinketia enso koi hwamu no omde omba beshem the only player omkofa ne buy was Raheem Sterling omkwaje no on loan and o decided say obekọ akoye I mean Calafiori mum obeto ne na ba beshe defense wa bra na Arsenal last season no muni problems in terms of omu defense last season crowd here omu player omkoto na nkom ni be boost defense no was Julian Timber by answer prayer. So they did the season without Timber. And you say, yeah, but new season as not Timber, but a say defensively when you boost or Bermuti say a new signing, and or deba. But the coach Mikel Arteta still felt say, "Min kofa Calafiori in Samrame Kahon." When you have a limited budget, you spend the money where what the most pressing need. Because so usikaswa na Capo me kan ebi a uhia phone no obetimi open de obetimi dia call uhia atade enso so but call no nso so a wo ye na no na wo de ye adwuma enti na wo so ama wani mum ekọ nya luxury but Arteta felt say ma men build me defense enti season ne ekọ nanim no wo hwe hawa enyema esi efa call for Arsenal enye nwanwa say goals no a dry out when injuries eba omo attack ho because you say Gabriel Jesus e pra Kai Havertz e pra Bukayo Saka e pra Martinelli e pra say omo need depth enough. I'm not saying that any team be able to survive it. Who say there are certain teams who are unya this number of injuries to your attackers are difficult so bit me survive it. But ni na no ka be say omo need enough attacking depth. Say omo enough depth ebi kwa still no you get people ombebam about body amount because here kona no even in the January transfer we are looking for Arsenal say enko omonkoto player bia obeba be gina nim honom and so Arsenal when even all these attackers say omo e presenter omo ni obi a odi hu to defenders so who say City any form but say City line up no say Haaland gina mu a eno kwa no say we defender it's difficult say obeja no say wo ko the presence no alone and the beja say Haaland ni shey go but the presence no alone allow players omo won in chen no omo mutimi ya adwuma no and you back say last season Arsenal omo share a lot of goals. Yes, it's true, omo share a lot of goals, but the way we attack no esifati and others know the luxury so omo so be attack and you so be share the etia okay maybe you have a strategy goals no evenly distributed but some Madrid the game na say we attack no na who say Kylian Mbappe jina ha Vinicius Junior jina ha Rodrigo jina ha no ma most occasions we defender dey na so obeko and the moment defenders any other midfielders what the luxury say omo be kwa support attack na say omo attack na stronger but the moment they are not able to join the attack no my attack no so weak kakra and that is the problem at Arsenal say omo face no coming up against Chelsea when you game back eduru maybe na Chelsea omo share Arsenal omo fo especially during the days of Jose Mourinho no and no beto obi the seven guarding specialist in failure o share Arsenal na nkenye match say Chelsea ni Arsenal ba be Premier League enye match watch no 6-3 no ahye no de na ko edu ba bi Chelsea had big boys no mo frɛ Arsenal for no say omo ye nkwada because Chelsea at the Drogba mo ba be gina ho now kofa Ka Jenkins mo say omo ma me tackle Drogba mu anim hono ma emfa but nei tables no atene ama Arsenal nanka osia Chelsea mentally omo aye defeated. It looks like say no okay omo osia Chelsea mentally omo ni mom no abeye omanya some psychological advantage over Chelsea because since 2019 in the Premier League Chelsea intimi share Arsenal, which is very very interesting. And so share the two teams nani omo squad a omo parody here at the board that game both sets ni na no just one player each naka. Okay. Chelsea squad ni na the only player still that's what Chelsea squad ni Reece James onumpo no that day wa amobi. Okay. And you saw the Chelsea first 11 no they share Arsenal by 2-1 that day. Kepa Arrizabalaga, Rudiger, Kezuma, Fikayo Tomori, Emerson Palmieri, Kovacic, N'Golo Kante, Azpilicueta, Mason Mount, Willian, and then Tammy Abraham. Wemo and Neushisho Biana in Chelsea squad in the on the side of Arsenal, so Ben Lenu, Maitland Niles, Callum Chambers, David Lewis, Sabia Bukayo Saka or a left back. Bukayo Saka, Torreira, Guandozi, Reece Nelson, Mesut Ozil, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Lacazette. And look at the kind of transformation about the two sides. No? And the Obian wa ne set or the boy no, we should show Obian Reece James that day wa amubi no bench. Okay. Bukayo Saka and ne also nya available. And there's been a lot of transformation between the two sides. Oh, Dabi. Yeah, sure. It doesn't look likely because Chelsea now their form no they are on the up. Arsenal so form no sign. Arsenal in their last 5 games, Omar just won. Chelsea also, I mean, their last 4 games after so losing 3 twice. No, they won't say they are back to winning ways. Their last 4 games, Omar winning now. And the Benya interesting game, but Obama one thing me didn't say Ediana both teams to score. Both teams in the end will be Abishigu. Obitimi Ashe.
Mami Komre.
Okay.
Na membre no nti mami Komra. Me come home rest here na.
Bush na me dem abegimi. Na coach area me.
Come home rest.
Na from James Gavi wa.
Yeah, bana ya be local nti mami Komre. Me try mo about quick na here the local news no about time atnasia oba na wa me local news na afi area saberem ti yentwe ho na yemra ye ba ye ba
si fancy Chairman say fancy you stubborn. Oh,
sponsor there no any fancy.
Chairman
fancy we do your strong.
Oh yeah dancing so you dancing you be nya time we share because now what's your na chikakra
abada bi amhwemo adwuma no koso some share sports I Ghana there I can confidently confirm say Wontumi sports no and then number 1 just say star BRB and avoidable.
That's right.
Na tapuku baby o bi a on samra. So otomwa.
Baby bishop e wo bia.
Baby bishop wo bia on samra.
Samra adwuma sisi.
On samra adwuma.
Na so on two car. Okay to shama me say bishop atinka. Awo
atomwa ba. Na mini ekizi akasa.
Oh nice.
Mini ekizi akasa.
Okay.
That say Juma no Wontumi sports begu so ayekese. Na be yekese ya. Na ho so no bi atie abrochire me wo ho ne ade ya yi nyina. Ahwa no obi a no etie mo yekese mo ye tough. Anu ti no me be sorry anopa. Na Wontumi me tie Wontumi sports a. Bibia no ha meye. What I say I one. Just a point on qua, Tino, and Maba. Your lunch and so you ever have.
Oh, Chairman, that's all.
I tell you what class I could do.
Chairman said to you, tell you, what Chairman and yet, and I let them the Massa, where Yagani. When only take it your own buffalo. Only take it your own buffalo. Chairman, that's so because them say, time on common started, say, question on your my Yinka Crab. chairman or chairman wallahi
oh mama
atakre ko pe mo ato
I'm not saying na ta ko di mo e mo de o de
for prerudo mo for prerudo
o de be ma say triple atabo ku de be siu ko hey chairman na minim ya be ba o so de na minim ko minim say da and some de mo kotokomo de na ade nyina na nyoma e ko so Ghana league akwa bi na mo mpeso disca be shimo na chairman league mo aye
ai kotoko de minim say mamini kancha santeman na mencha santeman wura yiwura ye hene otumfo se tuwa ba bi asantokotoko hene a o ya santeman wura ne nkwaso odowa so na kotoko so ye ne dia na sesia no enam MPP ntino aya ne duru ba bi na ma mesom no yasum okwan bebre so ane ye de ba minim se mre bi baba kotoko chairman de medibi hey yeah, minim semre bi beba medibi.
Wow.
Yes. Na semi dinsu so a me de gaga yesem hey sikane patapa me de befam amatimu no aba back said na bra na Herbert Mensa wo so ye no Herbert wo so ye no sabre ni iswa asafo yehu bi enti meka ni nyina de abomu de hyehye aka ho a what you say baby akotoko ka kodro no obia no behu but said ye yesu catch Mary say memre nso ye no enu bi na ne me catch her say memre nso because adwuma bi e de be ma obia na wo say utime yere wo ho na utime ye na wo ye ni ye soso e san say ye pese ye boa MPP na 2028 yes aba power nintino enema bebre wo ha menka na mum se me ba ye yidia I will be the first a friend say club chairman to say Moruno Krabi a meet me then aba no aba be coach aye kotoko yes made the international coach and am then baba se me duru so antina meka se me de sheshe na gaga what you say na made the players akesia and so omo bobo to say Real Madrid mo any Man U mo Man City mo any Arsenal mo any Chelsea mo no so no ye di bi so beba aba befra now the ugly for top players $4 million. This is what we 3 million euros. Sikana nya kokra na wo Ghana na wo the money nya ho na wo aya ha na wo aya Ghana ane ye wo what you say enti player bia obeba ye bia no oba ye a efia mema na tremu ni we da brochire kro oni bisa tremu oh eni no kre gwacha ya say efia mema kasa mema o matremu kasa mema o matremu ye na brochire kro onya bi yes chairman so the guy ni ayesem ya be ye kotoko ana patapa na sika ana sika so kan ayesem kan na my fair oh Charlie ha be say gig we make who asem no e be si wow be say gig maka no Wontumi ha be si e be si oh chama oh na team coffee but na team coffee oh be say e be di be say ye be sum ye urade asanteman so da bi e ura ka say ni bibia no korokona da bia se e ma no tipaye what ska bia ho bibia o pompirum so die bi otie dia tie no say me a businessman also obia na ba otie say normally no odi animonyam kese na eba aye the sense kotoko no so so eburu individual so ntino se oba na so wanhwe ne ye pa wo kwa wanhwe ne ya na odi anugu ase ekọ what you say abrebia enti ansana meba se meba begie no what you say I will do a lot of research and I will make sure say meba bi de animonyam na beba me konso me de animonyam na beko ebi mu fu se bia chairman kana sa akwa oh me say said the Elon Musk de patapa ne ayesam ebo Donald Trump ho no me se patapa ne ayesam na bi na me se be de ba be bokotoko ho e de asum yewura ene kotoko e fo mo wo the whole Ghana nyara wow oh ya ka se be ye Busha patapo kubabia wo biara sabra.
Busha William Sabra no chairman say ya sabra. Bia wo bia chairman say enka sabra.
Ai me say mama o mabo player bi obo peso mo boni din bia. Na me kra de kade beye me fepa ne say Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar.
Honorable Sports Minister, Openya Fene Kofi Adams, Anwa, Papa Enya Botre, and some etni pay visit. Ekoko PM Ewa Accra Sports Stadium, Nenrada, Wakoko PM Accra Sports Stadium, Wakoko inspections Kakra, na Nenrada Wabona sa Papa, ne di enso the Honorable Kofi Adams, Ekoko PM, enso to Accra Sports Stadium, Enwa Nyama Bebre, Ana Papa enso etni koko huye, na Unimsa Capo, se Udu, Accra Sports Stadium, for light, no, and I really not I'm a winner say Sadak Enya picture na dia more I say winner say but papa no can pay sir and Kabeya and Pennyfonia and 10 what we said they are run at
Dia no na esa.
Dia no na na chance no. Nti say Honorable Kofi Adams aka champion for say o make sure say o betimi ayese ne be ya bibia so e betimi akokama enwa the visitor o pay to the Accra Sports Stadium no ho sam an address dem ayatie for na unim say the Millennium President and no answer to a cat Edwin Simon Okreku oya die ye cat Okreku unim say oya CAF executive committee member na omokoto abani wi en afei ana opanyino so eti oba be PM my kokro Ghana mu na enwa da pani be hwe e Kotoka International Airport Ghana for ekokosia opanyina ye fa ne cat Edwin Simon Okreku ene omo de samammo ehia no wo bodge ne so ene wo bo no baba badge ne so ade ba be PM enso to FA secretary Thomas Totiano enso etimi kokama wei aye supporter so abra nes omo so ekoko PM I am Kotoka International Airport ana don sam ema ye tie for no na enwachi wonim sha wa bro nes okoko PM enso to FA secretariat no FA from penning for Mudia Seda, and so etimi de master for a day so say, Omuti Nyansa for a dia, Anka Ebia Mr. Ket Edwin SimonOkraku, Anka Ontimi Ram CAF Executive Committee and members of Ponoso, and Kebian Quantime Rasoneso, Name Aya dear Amon to Akako Rasnenma, Aye any day, Omutonum, and Dynamia Sena Yentie,
President.
Nanado Danka,
Nenum Pa, some Papa,
yes, some Papa, dear Martin,
as a Papa,
yeah, Papa Ghana for to say Ket Okreku onya kwa esko no so e CAF enti I need some answer to the ma Ghana for nyina na wa bro na so panyines o sabie ye na ye awrade ye wie no odin sam kakra eno so etimi tudwa o cheche mu se aya desese wonya kwa kopiem executive committee no so no obebo ma bians eto come no show compliment at my former president opanyina ni din enso so the lawyer kwasi 90 yentien sama opanya fa ne cat ade tudwa.
I'm very humbled, especially given the kind and caliber of people from Ghana who had previously served. The last one being President Kwesi Nyantakyi. And in saying this, let me say that I'm very grateful to him for his support, for his message 2 days ago, it only tells me that I have big shoes to fill, and it is my singular commitment to work my way that perspective and to ensure that I serve Africa, I serve Ghana to the best of my ability.
What does this mean for Ghana football?
I think that Ghana today.
Yeah, fan cat Edwin SimonOkraku. Yenianom aye sporty. Ana omle di koma. Yen san sweta ka bia ye Bobby en sweti dam ye tie for. Yewram Ghana yen Premier League ni ani komo kakra san say yen Premier League na enso etwa baso weekend di number and ebenya 3 games nesa no etima to da 3 games etodwa no wo kopiem el summer boya FC Summertest omo enso aye Kumasi Asante Kotoko awa 2 ama bibia so etima go come 3 p.m. ana sa game no enso etima todwa number to sa game in Central Sports Arena ana sa game no enso etima todwa and what younger Sebetina fie Lions and Bona Enwa. Wouldn't say young apostles for ABS Santo Gema. Next weekend, and bibi no wo bes omo wanchi eno nti omo de bibia egu aprom sempo bibia abetwa comment owura domfe ene nesa ne management omo mabaso wadwuma suma na somo so bo omo ne Accra Lions ana bo eno eche ne about 6 o'clock p.m. University of Ghana Legon womo stadium on House of Folk team no womo about Dreams FC amanto chano and sweat mako kama na udim sanga me ya dema that's no matches na abatwa so Beta United on and off for Suja Abo Park no one etina fie one Vision FC ana bo Basake Holy Stars abatina fie so etimo nurse and opposite amotina fie na amosini so Atrema Football Club and so etimo na South game no and also entimi Emma so so and Hunter Flyers and the Carlo United on Pondo Sports Stadium Nations FC Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex omone Mediema and Lagos Cities ababo Brokum Chelsea and straight to University of Ghana Lagos nyame adbadat no and on Nanajima do the first park no Donald Stars and so Bibiani Ghost Stars our two I'm on to channel some atma come and enga ayakotoko game no kakram Capo sa okoko pemo kumase Asante Kotoko womu game anes anos etma to jana yam fanche films and no players no womu so etim ko woko kakra so etwa summer boy ama to channel so etim ko kama ahead of womu game nes anos etwa baso wonim sa coach and the other Dr. Prosper Nelte Ogam womu ko woko no womu technical tuning and ko mobile and serious ana bibia so etimi akokama ya don PM ya tiefo no poto kumase Asante Kotoko team no me pato ya frontier team from so abra nes omoko wo kore nyina no obebu sasa squad ne se anatie no pato kumasi Asante Kotoko squad omne kokko piemo enso etu so boy game the plus e makoma 18 ana pato mo so kokko piemo Frederick Asare Ekobi Benjamin Chum enso etime Kobe Michael Sefa Patrick Asiedu Henry Kwame Ansu Samba Onel Samuel Tinedu Ekobi inti Manu Saka Dauda enso etimobe enwati Emmanuel Antu Ekobi so na branch fan Aviteba for Auchi enso Tualai Isaac Minta Kwame Poku Baye Babaya ya a branch of friends Samson Eduko and then Godford Kodia one of every you team no nos etimekawa ya don SMP S80 dami atiefo na Capo reporter men source etimaka and on answer Sakrobia Sante Kotoko se bibia answer reporter Ebanesa almost starting line up woman the body tia 11 wise in the FA Cup no and one Kotoko and some betima issue against FC Tomates in Tombeko say goalkeeper Frederick Asare ebeda go posumo ono besa captain and what is Samba ona ababo game nebe Saka Dauda ababo Aviceba for Auchi ebestate Henry Kwame and Super Kasiedu Babaya ya somewhat in do and use intim mano Kwame Poku Baye Anempo Michael Sefa woman and a betima start Amantotiano and I'm sweat Mawakama ya don SMP and us 8 dami atief away from Kumasi Asante Kotoko Bobo Economino when himself football club and the Nations FC almost everybody at Yami Diama Sporting Club na Nations Diano me pacho omene central for so to the komokota ne di enso de Kasim Okansi Mengo and na se ne mpanimfo di komona weno aye safety and security protocol ahead of a game against Mediama omene supporters CI and di komo etia kwamba first one let's make myself and yama amato channel so to akwa we no edi kamba na obama me nurse coach ya fan Okansi Kasim Mengo wedi komo kakra ahead of nurse kaklaba ni di ademediama gamer omo so bono panyino so say omodie omoko na kono moko no eya win and almost 8 mako yentie Okansi Mengo.
Coach, match day 24 against Mediama on Sunday. What are the plans?
We are preparing for them. It's going to be very competitive. They won their last game against Bichim, so they are coming here with confidence. We are also preparing for them. So I think, God willing, we're going to make amends for our loss last time with them.
3 losses on the trot. We had to win a game in the second round. How is that affecting the boys?
The patron Capo atmosphere we our sports buffet no so no we church nsemu bebre one lolas edi nkomo am the lolas nkomo ni nso atuni bro mo ka se de the mo swane se o medima dissolve team nation se place na kasa no wo se asese ehu kasia pa ana nso trouble me na numero so na pose wie so na ana patron communicate as eti ba na communicate na ba ni na se place na da mo na wo mo dwuna ensiso dombe bia emfa adaya say omo come to kwa no yam seso am na no mo kwa kobo e de atia club an di enso de samates e wo bepato eno aye bibia ni nyema course nyina e de wonim dada eno nti omo se wo mutimi trasa nsha enya hwan enkasa wo mu trasa enya hwan obi ba obi disia bia na asem bia kwakoto mu nti sadia Tinton time league no woman na kaso mbo class waka na so dey onye omo mobi na omo to aso na ento so chance say Supremo football club womo so atwa mo dey free na league ni ma ya don sempi anos etidam ya tie for beko so dey nkomo aba bia so to comment Capo yes my friend say sanse brand ko nsam ne dey doso na so brand ko pa ati my friend say dey abidwa for SW trust me akasa bi no akon e wo United Kingdom o monitor show ne den o say and our life now wafa no o Philippa
life way
say dia say dia life
as on can hint
edi babiji fan 75 et camera so 75 camera so
Mati right Mati
na o da be for
okay
abeda from na no mto so
Mati sina me da say yes over time no and had to say ja o remu a o bobo ma yehu said the local no enyoma esi eko and said the city o crusader yana we no ma me na afi he said enyoma esi honti yebe room na afia didi nkoma na said enyoma ebesi akodi afa local no so atrefo no woti say na obatai ka o masem na chew on said ye na wo ensema week ni nyina na trendy on the media no so say o mu pese team no omu dissolve players no so omu kofi na omu nkope ba bi ntina go nsema pie ba ne de ekoso na ha adwen eyipa na enra na communicate ni by said obatan chichi omu no officially omu de abase players no kofi omu dissolve team no na bibia nye kama na obatan pese okoho kwatwetwe nkomo but na yo time obezo one ne twetwe nkomo no frena ne nsa enka no but wo mu de official communicate by no de obi anim na ye bese ehu de wom eno anso ye che de wom de esi wo kwan so ne ade nyina enya asemeto yes team no da so a crusader ha akomia mezaya ha sanso ana saribodu enso e ha a cheseja curtain so abedu am say supporters union for no so koya wo ko supporting no yipa ejinachi Jacav executive ja dey nantechi koya odu ha nneoma ye kama yera curtain so akwakudu abibia ye kama nemu mese protect edu ba bi ye say no kwesi nantechi di NBA say CAF ko no ye president o but koka yeah romance of dozo Mr. Asare said the me kenyana
no because you take asese your own faso e be wodi amaye as Ghanaians and na me yetimi hu nioma oftentimes ye the bibi yetrim say yempe crusader asema yempe nasem no matter what
your baby anya
exactly akoko the best search akromasan anya ne feda and then you obeche ne banawe what we need to understand is that maybe ora keto krekwa kodru no enmonyam shekese e de mo no enu ebusi frame but from a broader perspective enmonyam shekese e de magana ayana mpempi no ehiase yenya Ghanaians occupying some of the top positions in almost every facet of our society. Football, if we have people at the top representing Ghana, crucial. So we are Kofi Annan, UN Secretary General. Me nya fa so bi enfri mu anameboa ba na ya hoahoa di kind no e wase yentimi enya bibi free mu se oye Ghana ni no enya sa di brewe inte wase ye ahohoa whatever issues or whatsoever or with the personality obetimi abarino then you focus on what this means for Ghana. It means you were competent people enough, credible people enough to rise to the top, and all we need to do is to push them.
Okay.
So we monitor senior FIFA council elections nesu ko ina. Mama fi anglophones no. Amaju Pinnick was a member of the FIFA council. Omo ine frizo. Omo to ma the Arabs and then the Francophonies blocks. If you understand how some of these things work, the Francophonie block, the Arab block, ye kwama ye nkofo to wo so anya nkofo e ka ho a e konditi out so enumonyam se ne ye de edikan then again there are several benefits that some Ghanaians, not all Ghanaians, will get from this initiative. Orakete Krekuno Wafu Zombi and the CAF Executive Council and our committee. What it means is that I am not so only discussing opportunities. When Orakwesi Nyantechi went to CAF, George Fee appointment for CAF. Frederick Champo Yaya Niapenyachi. He got an appointment. A lot of Ghanaians got appointment. And then they be a quino, Tony Bafo, Sani Dara. They all got positions at the end of the Kutra Sanatoa. And Yeniaba Juliet Bewa. She works with CAF. Julius Zemuna, or your competitions a department head of the GFACC, a former club licensing. He works with CAF. Frederick Champon, they still have that relationship. But I was a penny bidi hunkomo. We might have the best of qualifications in terms of certificates near there. But you could rather money a din komo. So when you be obeke be a mal because only baby you free I am a day. Say oh Sebe. Juliet Bewane Sani Daramo, they are not the best on the continent
that we have.
But somebody had to pave way for them to get there.
Sure.
Samson Orake Takono. Anya Shekran Nipa Bakum Yunu Free Ghana will get such opportunities as well. Very good for us. The more your presence need Dawson and when a be a Konya Diatuama, others will also follow suit. Ora Patrice Mosepe, and a CAF president, and I'm a boy. Good. Koshe, the number of the South African contingent now who work directly at CAF or indirectly work for CAF. If your person, if your kinsman, if your countryman occupies a certain position,
you are there.
You will benefit from it. So I was saying, and then again, you want Komobia Yebedi. It will be centered on certain things about your football decision making here. If we have somebody also putting in a voice on our behalf, crucial. And to there are several benefits attached to it, but we have not really sat down to look at it because exactly. So we hound out leaders even before their time is due. Free side no ho it will work against ya ankasa ye ho ebe kuntia ye si yin side na mfie mu say ye jai se ye time nipa no mom we speak to issues it will help us a lot ebe boa ye p. Okay, there are conversations I've had behind the scenes and clearly there is a clear agenda. If you are a media man in Ghana, starting to prepare yeah, there will be many opportunities. Wow. Me campaign on what I sure. Baby, there will be good opportunities, especially for people within the sports media fraternity. And Swatreman case, no, I think it needs special attention. Sure. They have not withdrawn yet. They've only signaled their intent to withdraw. Okay. To okay. For their withdrawal to be effective, it needs a certain approval sort of from the FA. FA speaks to it. You can withdraw with just cause. It is only when it is established that the reason you are giving for your withdrawal just a reason no problem. What are they saying? A issue here attention. They are citing security concerns. And what they no more far clients or more coco bobo will be any. Nakobrani Timoto, so you see, sa a two channel. Kwabrani de all cano. It does not really give out Nitrimopo because I only obi couldn't come toward the because on Yasrani and I want your police near Yama Hoko executed to Fanante. So there could be ulterior motives. Nyame Pengu no call ye na yi to na pay na player ba ko to for ma de ne beka ye kwesi e poli enche
yes room
you get it so their decision to withdraw was valid grounds because they feel some of the players you didn't come out they feel say they could see none where our Fukukum crimes anyway, you know. They wrote to the FA, they did not get a response yet, and they felt their next game is against Barcelona Holy Stars, so they to cry no wako. It is a cry also no diako. Nenre Chiana police vote me check the Timoto, so now in the other also.
Adam say is good cause.
I hope you get it. Yes. So we need to sit down and find ways of how we can make sure say if team in Supremo to Kwanya, ye man adequate security whilst on the road and even abroad more chrome or mobile ball. But we are no free. There is a certain stigma that we all need to come together and help erase from the club. That is a first yes. Oh, mommy, when you're ace, now you require a fast food treaty ace patient, and then a free.
Yeah.
Obi wa HIV crying and you move. Sana was here the ones what man club no. The issue that happened on February 2nd. Let's learn to distance it from the club.
Yeah.
Football club no. It is an avenue that has created employment for over 30 people. So making sure the media has a role to play. The GFA, the club itself. I think in all this they have not really demonstrated true leadership as a club. But
your fruit we are panel.
I don't know.
On your piano.
What are you to us?
Your fruit we are panel. On your piano. Ubi a bit my BBD above. Journalists will even come from their point of view.
Yeah.
But there are some people who are still closer to the club who sees no problem with whatever happened. Who thinks whatever happens
okay.
Normal. Something normal we need to do. No, the media is ready to help, which I mean, Mike, and a lot of education will need to go on. Because say no, we don't know how to separate between issues. Anybody who could free by any club, maybe a honor environment, you could see. It could even be say going into details, maybe go for company motion and some but a bob what am I say? But the fruit we are panel on piano. Club the free association they have not demonstrated something good about a more leadership structure.
More communication,
what I say, I'm not taking a certain position against them. They shouldn't blame anybody for taking a certain position against them. Omo kan be wo omo nkomodiem ni omo release bi ni omo bi omo de ba abonteno ana mankophobia take a certain position against them, which we are all going to put our all hands on deck to help, to educate who are supposed to educate, to talk to people who are supposed to talk to. But more club and also no, look at yourself in the mirror and help yourself. And no let any ba abonteno and let any ba abonteno and let them enya let a cramp do mo handles o. It
wasn't signed and endorsed. Need dates, the specific dates. They've
March 2025.
They've not really showed much leadership.
No.
But two wrongs does not make a right.
90 steps we are take and pray because release letter no the
letter
is not even convincing, and
I say a follow-up action on an initial action on whole response. As I said, Kukum DNC omu to an among etro krata komefe na abadiesi requesting for security. Say I was say a guarantee of security when they are traveling to a airway. Other match venues, they reported the Kukum incident. Correspondence between Omuni Efeno and Shede Ndimusa.
Okay.
Munya no ye bia edimu. Enti no mu tusa na mo we so mo ha no mo yes because I know this week I think they paid Omo Sika na wokem ni ade 2 months salary o clear. They don't owe any player. Winning bonus the last game they won against Kotokono or Motuya. But the issue is Omonkasa as a club, like Akomia said, they have not displayed true leadership. Inti ama omo ankombe empathize ni omo ombe sympathize with them no. But in all this, I have for the good of the game. Football nunti. And for only the football nunti. Let's learn to separate the fact from the emotions.
And you know, number for him, I
don't mefako.
So I'm about
and I think some cofa and you also say your side.
Some of us if your side, I said some of us for cuckoo.
Exactly.
The subject of this discussion is surrounding around players and Ankasa safety.
Yeah. Exactly.
What I say because some of the players will go deeper. Deeper. Assembly fan of but your drama ababe part.
Yeah.
But I think for the time being, the dear, any do mako trakoma efino. Or Mankasa we or Mohono Mankasa head the equa. But no, there are a lot of things that have gone on at Insuatre. The Kaiser last year issues be Pijabaya or Penina Kasano Kunyaka team could be Jato. Issues Pijabaya. And some of the fans no more Kumo Nankasa, so maybe so woo foot team no. And the way I know my city. See no many players now, so all of this frustration na boa this is about it. 2 year Penny Crana. Wabem confidence Ben Crana. I listen to Joel on Sport FM. I listen to Joel on what is Sport Joel asem na wo kana papa na bemobu.
Team ni na kono ye
bi team ni ye no abam na bu. So asana man for so
the
any we be from Crusader
yes
last one and
I mean sad because they are con there but for me I feel say is the way to go.
Okay,
they really I was a sad because one share and confirm this year now do be enkwan to assignment and I can no and yet ebia what you say on bet me find a way yankofa kukum yemefa kumase but supporters are around no kotoko supporters those baby you obi okra na nyeso kotoko supporter just that the SC no club no ho aba abaye nahi ana on the day na asem ni see na no o man kasa release o mo de buy no cry ade ba ko a ehye nkofo abufu unze they try to justify say Polico drinking sport be and a part and a game near poor game na no so find some chill beer be who say it's now say omo they made mockery of Adiana na SC no omo who say Adiana SC no that huge ni nyina kan be and a build it up and you know bia me ye ken o betima cover nu bi obekwa akọwe ni game winning game no say bufuo na wo honom no ya attack wo stadium o pie free stadium ani aba attack o ebia enye kotoko supporters eno aga say o ebia mo per revenge edabi ntino said e be na nkofo obi de hia mfa ne nkwankoto asan mu no ni na ne say omontwe omho but the consequences e de beba no so na e ha adwen because you see I say omunya pulling out what it means is that either say your best sponge points ni bi Efrim, wow, share the Abeti Efrim, and I say I bet 6 points in Sudia Mobia, of which it will not be fair. Who's there? So, shall the Dia and also any fair for all the teams because me my Yereme a bought every Obisu Lucy against Insuatre Obisu Lucy etia Insuatre. Cecilia, you know. Send pan eba benya points. Just obenya undue advantage. Say what your honor no. Na obia lose no. Say nipa kwa na wa lose ni konya points a. Just say you are coming to gain some undue advantage be over me na me kwhye ye no. Which is not going to be good for your league ne ho niema. Ntino I was say every no step in.
Okay,
they must find a way. And you say no. So mo baby and so atreman team ni ko bia no. Ya be mo say police escort to say when you am ko bia. Say enya basa.
Mo baby a be ko bia mo police escort.
I believe the team there relegation ni there e dey on be ko. Relegation ni there e dey on be ko but a coin on befa so on be ko no. And a man because say psychologically need the right frame of mind on the
but they couldn't escape relegation.
That one day
Mike
teams have gone through the West. There is the case of Capo Brazil.
Eventually Capo koi who said that season there or Wontumi but eventually the following season this season they are
you are not being fair to club.
Okay, well Okay, well, if I might say maybe when they say on the relegation, but what I'm saying, what I'm saying is that maybe for all you know, or Martinase, I analysis now who say. Or mobile home away from home, no, because all their home matches on Babon away, which will come at a cost.
No, for certain games.
Since they say the FN is indefinite,
yeah,
and indefinitely
they can call them at any time to end the hour. So
and I say, and the as things stands now, no, or mobile home away from home, and me sure say, even the FN at this material moment, every decides on Kobo so atre. Me sure says I didn't be see. And say, oh dear fan say, so Bobo bear 5 matches go home away from home. A baby, you know, again I do because Oba away. Last home game on Kobo against Samatex. So Samatex are question more baby any. When next match over Kobo be home away from home. And one share ya. Okay. Eventually baby need to cause last year with their 2 before. Home away from home. I don't koi. That's it. You allegation the umbeko.
Na
can be better no.
And only asem no.
And tina bia honorable Bernard say mama avoid a canon who near me now there. And there should be a way. There should be a way. Yes, I am the assembly.
Okay. Said your work can sanity. Na Yahweh say Bibia be fine because such issue issue kesi pa nti ase ehwe na